Are we live? I gotta leave it. Mine is turned down.
Why are we live over here but not on YouTube?
I don't know.
That's a delay.
It's a big old delay.
You can turn it up.
Neck tight. You turn it up.
Yeah.
Is it on now?
Hey, Raylo. It's not on my YouTube.
Hey, y'all. Hold on. Let me look on my phone. Let me grab a phone.
It's on mine. Yep.
Hold on. I mean, you gotta hold on. Why do people say hold on? You know, like when you got your cell phone
Hold on.
and you walking with the cell phone and you say hold on, like you can't keep doing what you're doing. Like, I think that's only people that started out with house phones. I'm live. Check yours. Check and see if it didn't come on your arm.
All right.
You see it now?
I had to refresh my whole thing because mine was still stuck on waiting.
Oh.
I could see the chat, but I couldn't see the stream.
Hey. Oh. Hey. Raylo. Hey, Kia. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Susan, Raylo, Kia.
Trying to balance. It don't look like you crooked.
It was.
I don't know another over there.
Y'all know behind the scenes at a production is very interesting. Tell y'all. Even on YouTube, when the production is in your house, the behind the scenes stuff y'all don't see. Very interesting. Hey, Dallas. We don't do them Cowboys, but we like that. Hope everybody had a great Christmas. Merry Christmas still. Even though Christmas is over with. Happy holidays. Almost New Year. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody had a good day. Recuperating from all that was Christmas. Everybody with little kids. Well, yeah, little kids are different than like Nick and Brittany, you know. Little kids are different. Babies, because they played all night long and ate all the sweet stuff. And, yeah. Did Leilani,
Mm-hmm.
how did the babies like their Christmas? Speaking of, you have little
They
ones.
liked it. They liked it. Shaylin got her Samsung Galaxy,
Which one you get?
the Galaxy 7.
Oh, that's all she needs. No, well, I had 7 for a long time.
Here's what it's It's the tablet though.
The tab. Okay, I know. Okay, I thought you meant a phone. I was like, okay.
No, she got the tablet, the
Okay.
Tab 7A, B, A. I think it was an A. I don't know. It had letters on them.
A, B, C, D.
Now,
Uh-huh. I
What
think I
do
picked B. I don't know.
What do Rand want? What was her gift?
Rayon wanted a
I
lot of
knew.
different BTS stuff. I told y'all she's in love with that BTS
Oh
group.
yeah, 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 yeah.
She
I
got
couldn't country up a name, Rayanne. How would Rayanne want? My bad.
she got three BTS albums. She got a sweatshirt which hasn't arrived yet. She has some kind of like there's a light on a stick that you use while you listen to the CDs apparently. So she got one of them coming.
What the hell
It's
you
like
talking
it's a new
about?
fan thing. I don't know. It looks it's shaped like a micro. I'm show you. Hold on.
What the hell you do with a light on the stick at your house?
You use it while you listen to the song. I was like, you want a what now?
Well, hell, I guess since all we had was them little record players that could play one record at a time, I guess I can't be me. I'd have had a light up stick, I guess. I don't know.
Anybody that want to get on the panel, go ahead.
Hey, Shamina.
Click on the link.
I gonna say I hope I hope everybody had a nice Christmas. I hope you ate enough and got what you wanted, or at least got some you ain't hate. Because sometimes you can't get what you want. So that's the topic of the night. Your worst Christmas. It could be anything that made it bad. You see anything.
Trying to get last week. Yeah, last week, yeah.
Hey, how we okay.
It's a light on a stick, and then hers got some kind of fuzzy heart thing that goes on it. But it connects with your phone, so when you play the song,
The
I
light
guess
is
the light lights up to the song.
okay. Alrighty
She
then.
want to do the party you say.
She wanted to. How they do
How they do it?
it? I don't know.
Bluetooth concert light.
Oh, Army Bomb Bluetooth. Okay.
Bluetooth
I get it.
concert light. So I'm like, okay. So that's what she got a lot of different BTS stuff.
Oh, that's
It's not gonna come until a lot of her stuff is coming from Korea because
oh,
they're a Korean group, so it take longer. So that won't get here till like February.
mm.
She got some earbuds; those are coming Monday. I don't know why those just took longer. And then she's getting this hoodie.
Have y'all ever had bought something and then knew you bought it? But okay. But so Nick wanted this sweatshirt. And when you just buying when you first buy stuff, me because I can't go anywhere. So I was just trying to make sure I bought stuff as soon as possible so that it get here by Christmas. So he had showed me the website for this shirt. So I was like, cool. And they had free shipping, cool. So I could have sworn I ordered the sweatshirt. But have you ever not been able to find the emails and all the stuff afterwards? Because now I don't know, did I buy the sweatshirt? Now I'm wondering, should I re-buy the sweatshirt? But I know I bought that sweatshirt. But we'll see. I gotta look it up. Or stuff that you ordered that is in America right down the street still didn't come. Like this thing for Brittany I ordered. I just got an email today. We're sorry about the delay. You sorry about the delay after Christmas? Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know. I appreciate that. Ah, yesterday was a long day. But it was good. Everybody was happy. I cried. Nobody else cried.
That's what Shaylin got, but I went in the store and got hers because it said it was gonna take so long for it to come.
Oh.
But
Oh,
that's
okay.
what she got. Tab A7.
Oh, okay, that's a good one though. That's a good screen size because I think mine was 7 inch.
Yeah, so that's what she got.
Oh, well, I got hold on. So I have my electronics, all my electronic devices All my electronic devices that came from my wife before we was married and after. So she got me about I want to say 4 years ago. She got me an iPad, a small iPad mini. I don't need a big one. But now you know how once you get through like you have a couple of incarnation of iPad, they stop working right. They slow down. They start glitching. The updates take forever. So I told her, I said, I need a new iPad, babe. She said, I ain't gonna get it. I said, all right, I won't worry about it for real. Ain't that serious. She got me a laptop. I ain't gonna look on that. So here's the thing. I never know what I want for Christmas. This is me. Everybody ask me what you want. I said, y'all know me, and I know whatever y'all like, whatever y'all give me, I'm gonna love. So I never ask. I don't really know what I want, you know, because there were a lot of Christmases there where I didn't get anything. Christmas was just a day where I went over somebody's house and ate. And after I had Nick, Christmas was just about making sure he had Christmas. So it was a lot of Christmases I didn't get anything before I got with DC. So I'm like, all right. So she always give me jewelry, so I won't worry about it. I'm not gonna get something jewelry wise, so I won't worry about that. It's always a surprise because if I don't ask for nothing, then whatever I get is a surprise. So I didn't think she was gonna get it for me. But you got it. I got the rose gold I It is just so good. When I push the button, it comes on. When I hit Facebook, it scrolls and don't cluck. So I was like, yay, I'm playing with it all night. But I got other stuff. So. Uh-oh. Leilani gone?
I'm letting her go straight.
Oh, you did it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. So we got 21 people and nobody's saying nothing. Come on now. This is a discussion. Real Talk is a forum. Not just for me to talk. You know. Look for y'all to talk. Kill him my back. Kill him my back. All right. Okay. Sorry about that. All right. Oh, okay. So,
anybody want to get on the panel? Just click on the link. Don't be afraid.
She bet.
All right. Good, Leilani. I took you off the screen.
Yeah, I had to put something under this because when I move, the whole thing want to flip forward, and it's a bunch of stuff stacked up on each other. To
that's
get
what
enough.
Well, that's what we should have asked for.
What?
Shit, so we could sort of a bed table.
But you know,
I know. I'm just saying.
She actually ordered her a bed table, but it didn't come through, so it's on the way. Right now, I got it sitting on some pillows right now.
I'm waiting on something for Brittany and Nick. That's the killer part. I'm waiting on something for Brittany and Nick. So.
Well, Shaylin got a baby coming. That's what Shaylin has still coming is a baby.
A baby.
Took me a second. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm like, a baby.
Wait, a baby.
We about to change the topic.
An AI baby doll, but they ran out of brown ones. I couldn't buy a brown one, so I gotta wait until they get brown ones again.
Okay. My thing is this. Okay. Don't you make enough?
Apparently not.
During Christmas time, nobody made enough of anything. Every website I went to, every thing I went to, I'm not even talking about the PS5s, which is ridiculous to me. Because there's a way you can stop that. All you have to do is limit the number that somebody purchases. Right. And you can't tell me that you're going to lose money because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who buys it as long as it gets bought. Right. Hey, Tennessee. So PlayStation and all the video games could have stopped that because they could have said, Walmart could have said you can only get one. Target could have said you can only get one. Amazon could have said you can only get one. So instead of doing that, they want to build up, but what's going to happen is people ain't going to want them after a while. They find something else to do. My PlayStation 4 worked just fine, and I ain't got to put out another $500-$600. That's all you do is make people not want something. You know what I'm saying? Hi, Tennessee. Hi,
Y'all
y'all.
make sure y'all smash that like button. Please smash that like button.
But I'm like, how you don't make enough sweatshirts? So the sweatshirt. So Nick had a website he told me to go to.
Oh yeah.
Nick had a website he told me to go to. Let me see. I'm about to go to the website. And let me show you what the in the webs and maybe because it was a smaller company, I get that. You know,
So
you don't have the
they closed the line now.
yes.
They closed the online.
It was I wanna say it was where my glasses go? Oh, I can't see shit. Y'all know I'm old. So I wanna say, I wanna say it was Worldwide Youth.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Now it was a pair of pants. They was $380. And while I love Nick, I'm not gonna buy a pair of $380 jeans because you're not gonna give me enough denim. I'm gonna need the rest of the denim for $380. I'm gonna need the hell. I'm gonna need the person that made the jeans for $380. I'm gonna need that bitch to come here and sew them on him. I mean, he's got to be. You know what I'm saying? So, just saying.
No, this is what it look like, y'all. I'm gonna show 'em. This is the website. Hold on.
All right.
The website. If you go on the website.
Oh, now it's back.
It's back.
Worldwide Youth. Now it's up.
Oh, it's back up running.
Now after Christmas, hey Magdalene. After Christmas, Worldwide Youth is back up. So let me see. Maybe it was hard jewelry. I thought it was Worldwide Youth because Worldwide Youth he had like because it's like I think it's like a place where like great. I don't want to sign in. I just want to look.
No, Worldwide Youth. I come on the
Oh wait a minute, I think I did the wrong one.
It's the wrong one.
Oh yeah.
This is what the site doing right now. Hold on.
It gives you a lot of words. You get a lot of words for it.
It's going right here.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Hold on, let me see. Let me go up to the thing shop. Oh, it's back. You gotta go to shop, but guess what? They only have what the heck?
What's up, Asian man?
They don't have all they have on here is t-shirt bundle, a hoodie mock-up. This is they don't have any clothes or anything on there. I'm like, really? Oh, wait a minute, maybe this is I don't know, y'all. Here it is. This is the one. Look, everything is sold out. Can y'all see?
Oh, you gotta bring it back right there.
That's the website to get the clothes. Sold out. Still sold out. Been sold out since Black Friday. When I went on there, like the first. Oh, but they got it on Poshmark. People turned in Worldwide Youth stuff on Poshmark. I should have went and see if they had some of them jeans, but they probably would have tried to. No, they don't have it on there. Happy holiday! I want to say thank you. Yeah, I can't wait to see me walking again. I said, that's crazy. I just told Leilani 3 months to actually Nick's birthday is 3 months to the day when I broke my knee. So I'm gonna wait the full 3 months because I don't want to hear no shit. I'm gonna wait the full 3 months, and then I'm gonna be walking. I don't care if I gotta walk with 2 canes, a crutch, a prop, a kickstand. I don't know how to do it. A prop, a kickstand.
All right, guys, let's get to the topic. The topic is, what is your worst Christmas? And it can be like anything, like gift, or something came broken, or family event, function, fight, argument. So, what was your worst Christmas? You like London?
Don't start with me because I got to think about it for a while.
Okay, I'm gonna say mine, and then you next. My worst Christmas is when I was Brittany was 10. Brittany was 10 years old. I was dating a girl that had 3 boys. He was 13, 12, and 10. And we went Christmas shopping for all of them. We had so much stuff for them. We bought each other a couple things, but the majority of it went to the kids, right? And we wrapped everything up all night long and we put it under the tree. To wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning, everything was open. Everything. Every single last gift under that tree was open. And so I went in there, I was hurt because
What you mean open?
they opened
They didn't
everything.
wait for y'all.
No, the 13-year-old, the oldest one, lured the youngest to open everything up.
Well, I'm saying they didn't wait for y'all to come down there, right?
No, because the oldest one woke them up. Everybody else was asleep. He woke them up so they can all go open stuff on the tree, right?
Mm.
And certain things I couldn't wait to see Brittany open. You know what I'm saying? Certain things I was waiting for her to open because I want to see her reaction. Even though I ain't know about reaction videos and all that shit, but it was just the principle. He woke them up because he told her. He woke them up and told them, "Come on, let's go and open up everything, everything,
Even y'all stuff?
everything."
Why? Did he say why?
And then they were asleep when I went out there.
So they went and opened up everything and then went back to bed?
Yeah. They must have played or whatever, and then they went back to bed.
So they must have opened it up right after y'all went to bed and put it out there.
I don't know. But all I know was I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie. I cried. I was hurt. And then so she was like, "What's wrong?" So she went out there and oh my God. When she saw that, she was devastated. She went out there, she saw it, she went in there with a belt. So somebody had explained to her before she started whipping everybody's ass, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were like, "Well, he told us to go in. He woke us up. I was asleep." And everybody said they was asleep but him, right? So then we were like, "Was that true?" He said, "Yeah, I woke them up. They was all asleep."
But did he say why he went and opened up everything? Did
He
he say?
wanted to wait. He couldn't wait.
But why he opened up y'all presents?
They just opened up everything. That was the worst Christmas of my life. Brittany was 10 years old, and we stayed up doing all that for him to do that.
I would just let him. I would just let go with the belt. Let everybody. Cause all one of them had to do was come wake y'all up. Just cause somebody wake you up, okay, and I'm gonna go wake up y'all. You ain't messing up my Christmas. Get my shit sent back.
Yeah, that was the worst. She beat the shit out of his ass, but and took his stuff.
That don't make no sense.
Yeah, but it kind of messed me up that whole day. I didn't want to eat. I didn't want to do nothing. I think I went to visit my parents.
It's crazy how something can throw you off your game. There's something that other people might see is like not that serious. It's Christmas. They was gonna open it all up anyway. Hey, Adrian. Hey, Magdalene. It's Christmas. They gonna open everything up anyway. So what you mad about? But young people don't understand how one thing can piss you off for the whole day, even if it's a little thing, because you never know what sets a person off, or you never know what sets you off. You fine with something all year long, and then somebody does something that normally happens, and it'll piss you off for the rest of the day.
Right.
Christmas time is like that, though. So
yeah, that day, that was my words. I didn't expect that to happen, and then to see that happen, oh my gosh, I was done. So all the Christmas that came behind that, well, they ain't touch shit. They ain't do none of that no more. I want to sleep under the motherfucking tree the next year. You know what I'm saying? That's where I was at. I wanted to sleep under the tree the following year, but they learned the lesson.
is that the same way you had to put out the house naked?
Yeah, same one.
Oh, he was just acting out. Sometimes kids act out. They don't understand the consequences of their actions until you show them.
Yeah, that was the worst. That was the worst. Yeah. And then I had another one, but I'm gonna let Leilani go ahead. That was the worst one, but I had something else that happened, but it wasn't that. It wasn't like that. That was like that did it all.
Okay, so I had to think for a bit to try and think of one because I haven't really had any like
And you said, baby,
actual bad Christmases, but I did think of one. So I was about, I think, 6 or 7, and for Christmas, my favorite thing that Santa gave me was a strawberry shortcake doll. Like the baby doll. You know, she had on a little strawberry outfit. She smelled like strawberries. She had the curly red hair. Her. So after we had opened all the gifts and stuff, my aunt, I guess it was her boyfriend at the time, they were playing a basketball game. And so she decided that I needed to go with her to the basketball game. So we went and I took my strawberry shortcake with me. So we sat in this game, watching the game or whatever. And then when it was time to go, she was like, come on, let's go. And we started walking. And I said, my baby, I don't have my baby. When we got to the hallway. So we turned around to get my baby. And they had already took the baby off the bleachers. It wasn't there. So we're looking around trying to find the baby. And they were like, oh, no, we ain't seen no baby. Ain't nobody turned in no baby. And then all of a sudden we walked back to the hallway. They had taken the winning game net and hung my baby up on the wall under the net.
What?
And I was like, that's my baby. I want my baby. You know, they said I couldn't have it. Oh, we can't take that down.
who can't take it down?
They said they couldn't take it down.
Shit, my mama would have snatched that shit off the wall.
Well, it was so high she couldn't reach it. The maintenance man had put it way up on the wall.
Why would a strawberry
I couldn't have it.
stupid? That's just messing with somebody.
Yeah, it was like, what? We hadn't even left. It wasn't like we left and came back a few days later and no, we were still in the building.
And they said you couldn't have it?
They said I could not have it. I never got my strawberry shortcake back. Never got my strawberry shortcake back. Like, who does that? Like, what? Yeah, so they stole a doll from a child. That's what they did. And why he would pick something up instead of taking it to Lost and Found, go climb a ladder and stick it behind the net, I don't know.
That's crazy.
But that's what he chose to do.
Your aunt didn't say that?
She was like, can my niece have her doll back? Like, what you put it up there for? And they were like, well, we don't know where he went, and the maintenance man did it. We can't get up there. So I never got it back.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Wow.
That was my worst because that was my favorite gift, and it immediately got taken away.
You didn't have it for the day.
I didn't even have it a whole day. I had it however many hours a basketball game is. That's how long I had that baby.
Oh no. We've been getting that thing down for real.
I swear,
I would have took a ball.
I would have had a day. I would have been like, I would have had something. I'd have had somebody. That I would have tore the whole place up trying to get that down. They'd been mad with me.
I would have gone to trash.
I think it's because if she hadn't been trying to be cute for her boyfriend, she might have set it off. But since she was trying to be cute for him, she was being polite and just like, okay.
Okay, so why he didn't do nothing?
Right.
Okay, here's the thing. First of all, my mama wouldn't let me go to no basketball game for no random ass dude that my auntie going with. That's number one. My mama would be like, Christmas time, family, you go, goodbye, you don't live here.
No, my granny was watching football, so if somebody wanted to take me to do something that sounded more fun than sitting there watching her scream at the football, then that didn't bother her at all. So my aunt would take me every year. We went to the movies. We went to something. That's just what we always did. When I got older, we go and tour houses. Like, that's just because we didn't watch sports. So,
well, I guess because we always went some. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I don't remember my Christmases as a kid. I remember random, like random, not splotch. Yeah, random times that really didn't go together. Like I remember before my grandfather died, they took me one time to look at toys, I guess to pick out what I wanted. And I remember a keyboard I got. I don't remember bad Christmases. I only have. I'm not going to necessarily talk about my worst Christmas, but as a kid, it was just me there, so it was just me and my grandmother. So I didn't have anybody to fight with. Every now and again, every once in a while, my mother would bring my brother down, and they would come for Christmas, and he would do stuff, but then didn't make it any worse. I had a lot of stuff, so he broke my. I remember him breaking my Barbie head.
Damn.
Well, no, you know the big heads. This is when the first Barbie big head that you comb came out.
Yeah.
Cause he didn't give a shit. Cause he was one, he was bad. Two, he was jealous. So he had two things. Two and three. My mom, she did a combination of being way too not violent, but not strict. I mean, when she got mad, and then she was also very whatever he wanted. Does that make sense? She was either really mad and doing dumb stuff, or he could do whatever he wanted. He could do no wrong. So that was a crazy combination. And then you didn't control him. Period. It wasn't like I knew what I could and couldn't do because my grandmother was very, very consistent with the ass whooping. So that was just up to me to get my ass whooped because I knew I wasn't supposed to do stuff. But with him, he didn't worry about that. No, he didn't worry about that because the only time that he got disciplined is when she got mad or when she was drunk. Other than that, no. He sat on it. I was sitting on the couch and he was just bouncing around and he just jumped on it and sat on it. But it wasn't bad because I broke some of his and went on. I mean, I did, after I became an adult and I was out on my own, I didn't really have Christmases to be bad or good. I would go over to friends' house and stuff, and then my sister had kids, and then by the time they came, I was cool. My best friend / sister, she had kids, so we was doing stuff for the kids because Nick didn't come along until later. And then he came along, and it was, and then it was me making sure Christmas was okay for him. So I really don't have. I just have one really bad Christmas.
That day, that little boy had him open all those gifts. I swear that was bad.
I mean, I don't understand.
I was hurt. I mean, when I say hurt, I was hurt.
I don't understand that because it don't make no sense. Hey, Karen. Because I don't understand the point of
Ben Brittany was talking about this on the way.
It's so weird because they went back to sleep, so that just lets you know the kids wasn't even wanting to do it.
They wasn't even into it.
They went back to bed, like they literally opened stuff and went and got back into bed. They don't even know what they opened. I think they were half asleep. He told them to open stuff. They opened it. They went and got back into bed. So he would leave them alone. I don't even think they knew what they opened. Like, cause they went back to bed. Kids don't go back to bed once they see toys.
No, not Christmas time. No, they were asleep.
Yeah, we talking about. All right, he's 13 at the time, and everybody else was 12, 11, 2 10-year-olds.
This the one that was taking his stuff?
Yeah, same one.
He was acting out. He was showing out. He was the oldest.
Yeah.
He'd been there from when his mama was still with his daddy. And his mama was
like, he like literally forced them. He was like, get up, go in here, go open these, go open it all now. All right.
He's like mama was somebody
do that. They don't even know what the heck they opened. They was just like, we just want to go back to bed.
I don't know, mate. Well, was him and his mama really close before you came along? Because he is the oldest now.
He was the oldest, and she's basically, because the other two dads existed at the time his dad died.
That's what it was. Okay, I got it.
So
okay.
She over like something go wrong type thing.
No, I overcompensated with Nick. You can't make them think they don't do no wrong because see they'll catch you outside. Now I overcompensated, like making sure he had everything he wanted, But when he did something wrong, I still let him know you can't do that. That ain't right. You need to do certain things. Because at the end of the day, I did overcompensate. Ain't gonna lie, it is what it is. Because for me, I made the decision that he was my kid. You want to be come along and be daddy's sperm donor parent, that's fine. But for right now, that's not what you are. You are every now and again, every once in a while situation. I am 24/7, 7 days a week for the rest of his life situation. So yeah, I overcompensate a little bit, but you can't. I done seen my brother was an example of if you don't let kids know that there are consequences to their actions, the older they grow up, the worse they gonna push it. So because me and him didn't get along the way everybody else talked about getting along with their siblings, and because I wasn't raised to be a sibling, does that make sense? I wasn't raised to be somebody's sister. I was raised by my grandmother. I was my mama's sister, my uncle's sister. Using my nieces and nephews, they kids. So, and I was 12 years older than I am 12 years older than my sister. And we weren't raised together. It wasn't until both of us were grown that we got together in a situation. So I don't know. They got to do wrong because they do wrong. That's how they know. That's how they know what to do. They push the boundaries. I know Nick he ain't did nothing like choking wise yet. He ain't did nothing where I've been thinking about killing him. He might not. Not all kids do that. Not all kids push the boundaries in a bad way.
I guess because Nick, he got too older. He was look at siblings to look out for him. He don't have no type of competition or he don't have to compete with nobody. See, when you got kids that's like near each other, like in the same bracket, in the same house, some kids, how they call it, they try to compete with the other kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the mother shows favoritism for like 1 out of 3. It's like he don't do no wrong until he do wrong.
Now that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you something about that situation. I always, one, I didn't see myself having kids. In informative years, when you're growing up in your 20s, all your 20s and your early 30s, when you're thinking about becoming a parent and you think about doing that, I was told I couldn't have kids, so that thought process wasn't in my mind. However, after I got pregnant with Nick, I was like, I don't know if anybody else feels that. Right after you had a baby, like about a year after you had a baby, you feel like you miss that closeness you had with your kid, and you think about having more kids because my pregnancy wasn't awful. I just didn't want to be, and the situation wasn't ideal. But then, even in thinking about having other kids, I didn't want to. I wanted, to have other kids, but then I didn't want to because I didn't want to take any of my love away from the kid I got. Does that make sense?
Because you had Nick, but then you wasn't sure whether or not you was able to compensate the same type of feelings
For the
with
next
two.
year, yeah, I felt like that's just me. I felt like, and
Like,
maybe
all right, like for instance, Leilani, you got 2, right? So when you had Rayon first, right? You was
Mm-hmm.
real, you was like super like holding her like this is my child. You do it for her, you did everything. So when Shaylin came, did you see a change?
I mean, I'm okay. I mean, in your moments before you got pregnant with Shaylin, did you ever feel like I want to have another baby, but I don't want to have another baby because I don't want to not because I don't want to take nothing away from Rayon? Did you feel that?
No, but I think it's because I've always taken care of so many people's kids, and I always had so many kids around me all the time, and I never felt like I was giving one more attention over the other one. So, like, even when I had Rayon, I had my other cousin's children in my house too. Like, I had 4 teenagers in my house, and I had Rayon. And then I had a grown cousin who was, at that time, mentally disabled, and I was like her caregiver and stuff until I got her to where she could function on her own. And now she lives on her own. She got her own house and everything. Um, So I guess I was just so used to having, multiple children. So no.
Yeah, I was like, because I did. I mean, I did find myself pregnant one other time, and I had a miscarriage, and I think I told you about that. That should sue that hospital. I would have been rich, but I didn't think about it like that. But I couldn't for the life of me figure out what I was gonna do. For the few minutes that I was like, I can't take away from a baby. I don't know what I'm gonna do. That that it was. I guess it showed me that I was a one and done kind of person.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. You know how some people like. I guess for me, kids one like tattoos. You get a kid. Oh, I want another. Ooh, let's have another. Ooh, let's have. No, I was a. Ooh, what the hell I'm gonna do with this one I got?
See, I always wanted three. So that's probably the other thing, because both of my grandmothers had three. My mom, she's got two girls and a boy. My granny got two boys and a girl. So I always wanted three. I guess I just wanted to be like them. I want to just, we have three in this family, maybe. But I didn't get three. I got two.
Right.
Well, my grandmother, out of all the kids, my grandmother had the least amount of kids. She only had two. And my mother was the oldest grandchild. I'm the oldest. No, no, no. I'm the oldest grandchild. I'm the oldest great grandchild in my family. I'm the first for both. Does that make sense? I'm
Mm-hmm.
not my grandmother was the first. Her child had the first child, and then yeah, I'm the oldest grandchild and great grandchild.
I'm both. I'm also the same thing.
So I was like, but my grandmother only had two kids, where my aunts had four or five. My uncle had 10. Slow down. He had his last one at 66. Everybody else had five, bunch of children. Everybody else had as many kids as my great grandmother, except for my mom, who only had two. And I don't know whether she was looking for them or not.
I'm trying to think if anybody had as many as nobody had as many as my great. Well, that's not true. Some of them boys probably do have as many as my great grandmother, but none of the girls had 13 kids. None
And
of them.
now my cousins are the same. Have a whole bunch of kids. He ain't one. So
I got one and only. That's it.
I think that just showed me I was a one and doneer. I mean, the thought process, because I was like, after I had Nick and he got to be walking and talking and going to school. First of all, I'm what? I'm over 40, and I'm like, oh, I could have another baby. And then that was the stupid me. That was the one that
Thinking about my age range in my family,
smoked
I
too
think
much.
we all pretty much all of us have two.
That was the one that smoked too much. Said, "Ooh, I miss being pregnant with my baby. It's my baby was on the inside." That was the one that smoked too much weed. That was the me.
Big Valerie.
But my nah, I was good. I got my boy. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something that sounds extra stupid. I might have tried had I had a girl first because I wanted a boy. I might have not. I might have been open to the possibilities of having two. Because even when I got with DC, I was what, 46, man? We was 46, and I asked her when we first started, when our dating got serious, I did ask her, do you want any more children? You need to let me know now. That's what I said. Just I hit her with the, because if you technically wanted more kids, I'm the one got to run around with it in me. So I need to know now. Don't be coming up later on talking about I woulda, shoulda, coulda, and why didn't we? I was like, how we have been together a little less than a year. And I asked, I was like, you want any more kids? Now I got to carry it. I wasn't going through menopause. I was having, I was still having the things to have babies. So I was like, you want, we can figure it out. She was like, no, I don't want to raise no more kids. I was like, yay. But I had to put it out in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? So you can't come in here later on talk about, why don't we have any more kids? What?
But see, I told her, this is what I told her. I told her, what we're going to do, we're going to do a video. We're going to borrow somebody's baby and see how well we handled it at our age for the weekend.
No, the hell we not. When you told me that.
No,
the hell we. I forgot. I must have pushed that out of my fucking memory banks.
Because I said that would be the funniest thing. Like I'm talking about like the baby. Who gonna get the bottle? Who gonna?
You already be fussing about Bentley. Y'all sure don't want a baby.
First of all, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Let me tell you what's gonna happen. What will happen in that scenario? She gonna be like, she gonna be Brittany. She gonna do me. Now I'm walking. There's a baby. She gonna be like, baby, I just got to. I'm doing this over here. Or can you what? Huh? And then I'll be sitting there going, I ain't telling you to do that shit. You shouldn't brought it up in here. You better go do something else.
And now we're talking about worst Christmases, but we've got off onto
we get off track.
Children's. Because we were talking about some children who did some bad stuff on a Christmas.
But if you have a worst Christmas, you can put it in the chat. If you don't want to talk on the panel, go ahead and type in the chat.
Just type your worst Christmas. It could be a fight you had at the family dinner. It could be
cussing you out, DC.
Huh?
Steven cussing you out.
Why? What happened? I missed something. Nah, she ain't got it. Oh, that's why you say she. Oh, I got it. My bad. So
don't ask me about no PS5 unless you mail it to my P.O.BOX.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what she was doing with the baby. Sitting up here, don't ask me about no baby.
One PS5.
Man, we can't. The killer part, the only thing we can find is a controller. What the fuck you gonna do with the controller without the game?
I should have got the controller and I could pretend.
I'm going to sit here like I don't
might just order the controller. It will give you both.
Okay, y'all put some of y'all. If we got 35 people in the chat, y'all put some of your bad Christmases in the chat and we'll talk about it. Because I was watching this. I've been strangely. I watched clips of movies on Facebook. Facebook will show me a clip of a movie. So this movie, Almost Christmas, is a black movie. Danny Glover, Monique. It's a few years ago. So there was one scene when they're sitting down. And this is Christmas dinner, Christmas Day. Barbershop had a wrap for $30 a ticket, baby. I would have smacked him in his eye. $30 for one ticket. You better get out my face, my whole face. But so I was watching this one. So the whole family is sitting down at Christmas dinner, and it comes in on the scene where it's a husband, a wife, and this little young. She wasn't a girl. She was a young lady, but she was young, and she was talking. The husband then brought the mistress to the Christmas dinner, and the mistress don't know she's sitting right next to the wife. Asian know the movie I'm talking about. So everybody else around the table, the little girl is just talking. She's like, oh, this is such a beautiful house. And she's calling, I forget his name, Lonnie. That was his name. His name was Lonnie. So, oh, Lonnie, you know how it is when you're dating a professional sports player, how they're very rarely in town. And I didn't even think I was going to get a chance to come to the house for dinner. Thank you, Lonnie. So she's talking. The wife just sitting there. He's sitting up there like this. And everybody else at the table going, oh, shit. Daddy at the head of the table, the sisters and cousins and aunts and brothers are sitting around the table. On one side, this is how it's set up. It's the mistress at the end, sitting next to the daddy. It's the wife and it's the husband. And she just talking. And she was talking about the pictures and everything. She said, and then she said, yeah, you know, our pictures and stuff. And then the wife said, oh, we have pictures. Oh, yeah, here you go. And the wife's like, I would love to see that picture.
Oh,
So she passed her the phone.
The sister invited the mistress to dinner to get back at the sister.
Oh, that was good, though. I didn't know why, because that's all I saw. All I knew was that he, some kind of way the mistress got to the dinner. I didn't see the whole movie. Oh, that was messed up. It's funny, though. They was fighting, but that's funny. So the mistress is sitting there like she is just oblivious. The wife is sitting there like, and Lonnie's sitting there like, so she put the picture, showed the picture, and then all of a sudden, the mistress said, well, I didn't think I was going to get to see Grandma Shirley. And that's the wife's name. Because he done told a girlfriend that his grandmama was sick, grandmama named Cheryl, and that's why he wasn't going to be together for Christmas. But she was so glad that she was going to get a chance to meet Grandma Shirley. So y'all know Monique is just down at the end talking shit, just have me. And she's like there, oh. And then all of a sudden the wife jump up and say, oh, I'll go get Grandma Cheryl. And Monique said, don't get Grandma Cheryl. So she done walk back in there with a rifle. And the girl still don't know what the hell going on till she hit the dinner table with the rifle and Lonnie run. And they're in the foyer of the house. And they in the foyer of the house. And then the mistress says something, what's going on, Lonnie? And the wife says, shut up, stupid bitch. And the mistress says, who you calling stupid bitch? And then Monique said, stupid bitch, dumb bitch, about to be dead bitch, shut the fuck up. Now I see. Okay, now it makes sense because I didn't understand how the fuck the mistress got to the Christmas dinner. Because it blew me. I didn't understand how she got to the Christmas dinner. Because she just sitting down there and the wife is just chilling. And I'm sitting there going, I didn't make it this far. In real life, she wouldn't have been at the table. How'd she get to the table? She had a plate of food and a fork and everything. That was funny. My dad told me I did not get anything. I was mad. I did not get nothing, but that was my worst Christmas. My dad. Why, Valerie? Why you didn't get anything? Hey, Tammy. But that was funny too. Almost Christmas. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. They've been playing it on Facebook for like. You want to say it's almost Christmas or next Christmas? Hold on. Let me see. Come on, baby. Keep talking. Y'all I keep talking about a final video. What's the name of the
Almost Christmas.
Almost Christmas? That might be it. Hold on. That is hilarious. That thing said, dumb bitch, stupid bitch, about to be dead bitch. I'm like, oh. Almost. Yeah, there you go. I got it. Yes. That is hilarious. You see it? Oh, I think it's on Hulu. It says on Hulu. Oh, wait a minute. It might be on Netflix too. All right. So, but that.
Wait a minute, go back to Valerie. She said she didn't get nothing.
Yeah, I asked her.
How old were you when that
My
happened?
sister tried to uninvite the mistress. Oh, the sister tried to uninvite the mistress, but too late and all here. Yes, that shit was hilarious. He said I was drinking his beer, but that. Wait, what?
How old were you, Valerie?
I mean, were you old enough to be drinking beer?
How old were you?
Was you stealing? No, I'm just playing. But I mean, what?
Man, drinking a root beer. So that's you know.
I don't understand. See, I don't understand parents who use Christmas as a
They
form
not
of
be drinking that.
punishment.
Yeah, I think unless the kid is actually really that.
Doing something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like that one dad. Y'all remember that year the dad, the little boy the little boy was just terror. He was flunked in school and everything. And the daddy put all the Christmas presents on eBay and sold all of them.
Right.
But he had did something to help me.
Yeah, if a kid is bad, then you can say something like that. But if the kid,
What child is drink? First of all, beer. Let me tell you something. Beer is an acquired taste. It's nasty, and kids think it's nasty. It's not like drinking. What's the name of the wine cooler? Do you say like Kool-Aid?
Seagrams.
Yeah, Seagram's, a Boone's Farm. It's not like Boone's Farm. What beer is nasty? So what kids wouldn't just be sucking up beer like it's tasty because it's not tasty.
Valerie, was you drinking a beer at 10? Just tell the truth. Number two.
I mean, I don't understand that logic. But then, I mean,
You drinking the beer?
I don't know. I don't like when parents use Christmas as a punishment
What it is?
or birthdays as a punishment. I don't like. Don't use the time. You know when you.
Unless they bad.
Well, even if they bad, you should be. Here's the thing: if they bad, they've been bad all year. Don't nobody just get bad. Don't nobody just get bad on Christmas.
I'm not going. If you bad.
If you bad all year long, then that's one thing. But I'm still going. I wouldn't at 10 years old. I would not put any. Even if Valerie had stumbled in the room, drunk off some Budweiser, I still wouldn't use Christmas. I still wouldn't use Christmas as a punishment. You know what I'm saying? I punish you for what you did. Punishments don't work if you don't do them for what
let's
you did.
Leon comes in and you suspect her drinking beer. It is Christmas time. How would you have that?
Where the hell she find some beer?
I mean, but unless
say, for instance, you had beer in the house, you did have beer or you some type of alcohol substance in your house, and all of a sudden you notice it's gone.
Excuse me, but did you not punish her the day you noticed it was gone?
Let Leon say what she got to say. I want to hear what she gonna say.
I mean, we'd have to, as soon as I realized that whatever it was gone, we'd have to talk immediately right then. Because, I mean, drinking, I would assume that I would notice when she was drinking it because she's not going to be normal.
Right.
So, I mean, that would have been a discussion immediately upon that happening.
Well, yeah, I done said that before. Asia, keep fucking around and messing up, and I'm gonna take all this shit back to the stove. Yeah, I done said that. Like, I was lying, but
I would say this: Shaylin has been misbehaving this year. She was misbehaving right up to Christmas, and she got less than what she would have gotten. She did get less.
That makes sense.
Yeah, or I would, yeah, like
because you don't praise kids because they feel like, all right, she's still gonna get it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Right. They're accustomed to you getting it no matter what they do. So if you want to praise them for doing things they ain't supposed to be doing, they're gonna continue doing it.
Well, my thing is this. I can understand you taking. Okay, I can understand somebody doing something on Christmas Eve and you snatching a couple of boxes out from under the tree. You know what I'm saying? However, if you punish them for something they did in October or November, you can't. When I say using Christmas as a punishment, I don't mean that they was messing around Christmas Eve and set some shit on fire, got drunk, or whatever case may be, whatever bad stuff kids do. I mean, I don't know, kids, it's different than we was kids. we didn't have we didn't have the ability to bring a stalker from China to our house back when we was growing up. You know, I mean, we just didn't. We didn't have the ability to do that. So I can't think of bad stuff that warrants that. But I mean, you can't use Christmas as a punishment if they didn't do shit on Christmas, because then the punishment doesn't work. If you don't, and I know this is about to sound messed up. Kids are like puppies. When a puppy does something, you're training the puppy. You don't wait until the week after the puppy pee in that spot to put his nose in it and whoop it.
Right, it's too late.
The same time he did it is the same time he need to be punished. Kids are the same way. You don't wait until Christmas because they got an F in October, or because uh, they were on the phone till 2 o'clock in the morning on a school night in November. If you didn't catch them, don't try to punish them in December for something they did in November or October or September or last year, or you just still mad about some shit. Christmas ain't that time. I mean, think about all these kids. I don't know. And I hate when parents use Christmas as a time to show how much money they got, so the kids can say all the stuff they got. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody said, don't go broke, man. Don't go broke buying these broke ass little kids. Don't you go broke buying these broke kid stuff. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't say that, did it? I didn't say it. I mean, it was funny though. We do, but parents, we do, and then we go out our way to make sure our kids have what.
All right. So my question is, what if your kid, say honey, wait, what if Shayna or Rayon, either one, had bad grades? How would you handle them, like, Christmas?
They don't make it to Christmas with bad grades, because I'm watching their grades every day and I'm telling them you need to go and do whatever makeup work you need to do to fix your grades. We don't keep bad grades and wait until Christmas.
I'm sorry, Valerie. I feel you on that. That was suck. You don't do that to no kids.
10 years old?
You don't do that. I mean, no. I mean, see, that's the thing. For me, Christmas and birthdays are outside of punishment, because you're not giving somebody gifts on Christmas. It's a tradition to give gifts on Christmas. It's a tradition to give gifts on Christmas. Birthday, it's a tradition to give gifts on birthday. When we do stuff outside of food, clothing, and shelter for our kids all during the year, that's when punishment comes along. If in June Nick wanted I buy Nick the PlayStation 5 in June. That's outside of Christmas. That's outside of anything. He got good grades in school. He turned 16. I buy him a PlayStation 5. He don't get good grades. He's still 16. He don't get a PlayStation 5. That's right then. However, if his Christmas list and I can afford it without having to worry about paying the rent, then I would get him a PlayStation 5 for Christmas. But not just some random day in the middle of the year, because I can afford to buy him a PlayStation 5, but he still got 13 D's and F. His GPA is 1.257. No. You get the bare minimum. I feed you, I clothe you, and I care for you. You don't get nothing extra. But during Christmas time, I don't think that you should use holidays as punishment. Especially if you ain't been doing it the whole time. And all of a sudden you want to come snatch gifts from the kid during Christmas time.
I think there's people that just want to be cheap and they feel like that's a good way they can save money. I'm just not going to buy you nothing.
Yeah, that's true. They use that. That's like bait right there.
You're like, remember in January and you broke that cup? Ain't no Christmas.
Yeah, I hate that. That doesn't. I hate that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that to kids. And if you can't, don't. When I couldn't, for Nick, I didn't. When I didn't have the money, I bought him what I could. I made sure he had presents to open. I made sure he had a Christmas tree. I made sure he had a Christmas. I made sure he had the Christmas, and he knew what Christmas was. But I didn't go get in debt because my dad did not give me anything for my birthday. What? I'm so sorry, baby. Hey, Tails and T. What I couldn't do for Nick and couldn't get him everything he wanted, I made sure I made up for it with. If I had to buy him every toy I could out the Dollar Tree, that's what I did. When his job, he didn't ask to be here, and I had to figure it out. And when I could do better, I did better. But I made him understand what's the word? The value of what he was getting to take care of the things he had. But I don't know. I don't like people that use Christmas as, yeah, you was bad. You was bad a couple months ago, so that's why you didn't get the shirt you wanted, the shoes you wanted, or the game you wanted. That's not cool.
Well, what if the child? Okay, now let's go to a bad child. Like, what if the child actually did something bad to the max?
Like what?
Like right around Christmas time, right around Christmas, like 2 weeks
Hey,
before
Sharon.
Christmas.
Like what?
Anything, just act out, telling you what you ain't gonna do, and all that type of
I'm
stuff.
gonna punish his ass right there and then. When you tell me what I ain't gonna do, I'm punching your mouth. So that's punishment right there. The hell you talking to? Hey, Sharon. Hey, Raylo.
Hey,
Talking to? I mean, punishment. I mean, what I'm saying, unless he did something on Christmas Eve, and then that's still not a punishment. Taking away toys he ain't got yet, or taking away stuff he ain't got yet. Before the boxes open, those are just random boxes. They could be boxes of air. They could be boxes of coal. They could be boxes of boxes. Taking away random stuff that's not theirs yet does not teach them that they shouldn't have done what they did.
Ray low.
And I think what you try, and when you punish somebody, you're trying to teach them what they
hey,
did, right?
Right.
Was wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. You're trying to teach them what they did was wrong. So, do you do wrong to teach them what they did was wrong? Hmm? Do you do, as a parent, we want to teach our child that what they did was wrong? Is it?
Well, if the child, I'm like this. If the child is rude and disrespectful, and as much as I punish their ass, and they still don't get it, I think if me, I could Christmas. There's no Christmas.
Okay, but okay, with that, do you tell them way back in the day when it started? What I'm saying, do you wait till Christmas Eve to tell them ain't shit up under this tree yours, or do you let them know in October? You might as well go stay at your friend's house because ain't gonna be shit on this tree, player. I'm not about to go to. I'm not about to go out of my way. I will feed you, and you better hope it snows so you can have white Christmas. Because this year's canceled. Do you do that in October, or do you wait? Everything is fine. They acted out when they acted out. Everything is fine up until Christmas. And then all of a sudden on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, when they come looking for some presents, and you say, "Well, ain't none of that for you."
Right. I mean, that's when they started in October. Of course, you ain't getting nothing. I ain't gonna spend my. I'm not gonna spend my hard-earned dollars on some child or my child or whoever if they not doing what they supposed to do from the jump. And when Christmas get here, you already know you keep on doing the same thing. You keep going. There's no need for you to get anything from you because you continue to do things you shouldn't do. That's just like I'm using rayon. They all keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over, disrespecting you and doing her own thing. How would you handle it, Leilani? Would you just say, all right, Christmas canceled, or you still just gonna go ahead and do it?
If she's disrespecting me, it's gonna get handled immediately at that point. It's not gonna have a chance to just continue. Because if you disrespected me, apparently you don't need to live here.
And continue
I'm the grown one in
the
this house.
whole time.
I'm the grown one in this house. So if it's a level of disrespect that can't be cut out by me saying, excuse you, if we beyond that, I need to contact somebody else because apparently it's out of my control at this point. Ain't no disrespect thing in here. No. Disrespect happened and I go, it's fixed real quick. Like, no.
I mean, but here's the thing: if they've been going all along, it's been happening all along. I had some in my head.
I can't answer that because it wouldn't happen all along. Like I'm not that mama. I'm not the mama who, for the last 14 years, has allowed my children to talk back, talk smack, be disrespectful. We don't do that.
I had nobody, but it's gone now, y'all. Hold on.
So I can't say what would happen if I was the person who had always allowed my child to be disrespectful, and then suddenly I'm be like, if you don't stop by Christmas, you can't have nothing. Because that just sounds stupid.
Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying.
So, like I was saying though, even though it's out of hand, and here it is Christmas, so you still shopping for Christmas?
Apparently, because if you dumb enough to let your kid be disrespectful forever and you cool with it, you still gonna shop like you've been shopping, right? If that's how your household runs, if you have gone all through the years and allowed your child to be disrespectful, you just suddenly decided all of a sudden now it's not okay? How? If you let it be okay, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
Suddenly pick up the 15th Christmas and now it's too much. Now you must stop. She been disrespectful for 15 years.
But then you gotta realize when kids become teenagers, they
will try you and you cut that try out real quick.
Oh yeah.
Right, I see what you said.
Who tried? You say, who are you talking to?
You want a challenge?
You better get the bass out your voice when you're talking to me. Who are you talking to? Like, you just cut that out. Okay, the end. They tried and they walked out and they realized that you ain't gonna try no more.
And then they hit you with the butt.
But what?
Butt your ass to your room. Ain't no butt.
What? But what? I don't know. I mean, I think that if they've been acting a certain way the whole time, then there's a reason they've been acting that way the whole time. You know what I'm saying? See, what you're saying is they've been acting disrespectful the whole time. Either you have allowed them to be disrespectful to somebody else and they can feel like they can be disrespectful to you, or you have ignored their attitude and the things they do because of whatever reason you ignored it. But once you let a kid know that certain things are unacceptable, period. You know what I'm saying? Inside and outside your house. Just not inside your house. You can't disrespect me, but it's okay to disrespect the next door neighbor, the next door neighbor adult. Or it's okay to disrespect the teacher, just as long as you don't disrespect me.
I think you're supposed to stop that way before they get older enough, let them know who's the boss is before they get old enough to try to show themselves off,
Oh, no, once they turn the teenagers and them hormones hit, that's a harder situation.
Yeah, right over
That's how
there.
it. Yeah, that's how it.
That's the thing nowadays is a lot of people start their children off all wrong nowadays because they send their kids to school before they get out the car. They say, them people can't tell you nothing. I'm your mama. They not your mama. You ain't got to do nothing they say. And then they send their kids to school. Yeah, that's not me. You do everything that teacher tell you to do. You better work and listen to the teacher, period.
So that when the teacher is wrong, I got somewhere to stand.
Right.
See, when you tell your kids that can't nobody tell you what to do but you, then you ain't got nowhere to stand when somebody come to you and say, come get this little bastard. You have nowhere to stand at all during Christmas time, during any time. You have nowhere to stand. I tell Nick, I'm like, look, you got somewhere to stand. Do what you're supposed to do. Follow the instructions. Listen to what they say. Do what you're supposed to do. So that when they mess up, the adults or the school or the next door neighbor, so when they mess up, you got somewhere to stand. But if you've been telling your kid the whole time that the only person you're supposed to listen to is me, can't nobody tell you what to do, they better not do this, and the third, then that's what they're going to do. And eventually, they're going to learn that you'll take some shit they do too. You'll take some shit there, and that's when it's only so far. I like the fact that Nick can talk to me, but sometimes I have to ask him, do you remember who he's talking to? Mm-hmm. Sometimes I have to go, I ain't your homeboy, right? So, but I mean, even then, it's not necessarily ugly because he'll be just telling me a story. And I'm like, did you really want me to know that? And I guess because I've been telling him his whole life that is nothing he can't tell me, bad or good. When we're in a certain situation, it's a judgment-free, punishment-free zone because I need him to understand that he can come and talk to me because a lot of these kids are scared to talk to their parents. They're scared to tell their parents things. And then those are the parents that go, well, I didn't know that they were doing this. I didn't know they were doing that. I didn't know they were doing this. Because they can come to me, but when they come to you, you cussing and hollering and screaming and fighting. When they really needed you to listen to what they're saying. And if at some points it warrants some kind of punishment or admonishment, then you do that. But let them be able to come to you. I'm glad he can do that. However, like I told y'all about the boy coming to me with the, look, Mom, tomorrow at 1:47, you're going to come pick me up from school. What? I thought that he had, something going on at 1:47 because it was very specific. 1:47. I said, well, what's happening at 1:47? Nothing. I just don't feel like staying in school after that because I just got what's the little thing when they sit? What's the thing called, baby? When they ain't got a real class, they call it counseling or something. What they call it?
Study hall.
Study hall. Right. He had study hall and he didn't feel like sitting in school study hall. He said, no, I ain't got nothing. He said, I just had study hall for the end and I just want to come home. I was like, you know that's me, right? He said, yeah. He said, you told me I could tell you anything. I said, and I couldn't say shit because I had told him. But I did say, you do know your ass going to be at school till 2 something, right? You know you need to get on that bus because I'm not coming, right? He's like, well, I think he had football practice. I said, I don't know. But I was like, you do know I'm not going to come over there and get you, right? He was like, well, 1:47. I was like, yeah, I got it. So you know who rode the bus home? 3:47. So I mean, I don't know. Because my thing is, I look at it like this. While I wasn't unpopular in school, I was kind of a loner. Everybody else had mom and dad, and I had my grandmother. And I was kind of nerdy, and I was kind of booky. And I didn't do a whole lot because my grandmother wasn't friends with their parents because she was old enough to be their mom. So I did a lot of stuff at home, and I did a lot of stuff differently than the people, my contemporaries. So I look at it like, I know what it's like to not feel like you're a part of the group. And as much as we want to think that it's a different situation, the reality is that high school, middle school, grade school to an extent, but they're young, they're really not as conscious of what they're doing. But starting in middle school and high school, that's a very trying, hard ass time for a kid. And they trying their best to fit in however it feels good for them to fit in. And as parents, I don't think we should make it harder for them. And I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't a parent that could buy Nick $200 tennis shoes. That wasn't in my brain pan. But I made sure he had new, and he was clean, and he had stuff that he wanted because I know how hard it is. Not as hard for boys sometimes as it is for girls, but there's still a certain thing. There's still a certain being outside of the clicks and the loop that you don't want. You want to give your kids as much as you can to give them as good of a head start as you can. It's only certain things. There's certain stuff you can't mess with. But I think if your kids done went all of Christmas and then when school start, and I got this for Christmas, I got that for Christmas, I got this for Christmas, and then your kid is the only one sitting over there going, I ain't got shit for Christmas. Well, why? Well, something I did in October, they said I wasn't gonna have Christmas. I don't think you should use Christmas as a punishment. That's my own. Don't use Christmas and birthday as a way to get your point across that they shouldn't do something. If you ain't already told them why they shouldn't do it when they did it, come on later on trying to do something that's going to have another adverse effect that you're going to have to deal with. That's just me.
So, Raylo, what's your worst Christmas?
We always talking about the worst Christmas I had was I got stuck in Nebraska on the Greyhound. Yep. And it was cold, it was snow, it was raining. Oh gosh, it was terrible.
Were you an adult?
Yeah, I was an adult. This happened like about 15 years ago. So because the bus had to reroute because of the weather's pattern, so they had to go through Nebraska, and that's where we got stuck. The bus broke down right in the middle of the highway, and it was dark, it was cold. And the bus, it had no electricity or nothing. It was dark in that bus. It was people talking. The bus was stinking from the bathroom. Oh, I mean, I would think we were stuck there for at least about 5 hours. I had to wait for another bus to take us. So the next bus was in another town. I don't know, maybe in South Dakota somewhere. They had to come over to Nebraska. I don't know. It was terrible. That was the worst ever. I still get nightmares from it. That's why I don't even take Greyhounds anymore. That was like... That was terrible. I mean, the bus, every time the trailer trucks come by, it shakes the bus. You'd be like, oh hell, because we was on the edge of the shoulder of the highway, so it was just a good tip. We could probably tip over to the cliff. So I said, oh no, And some people were so terrified, scared, they didn't know what to do. One lady, she got off the bus. She wanted to say, I'll walk. And she had a flashlight. She said, go walk. So we don't walk where? You're in the middle of the highway. Ain't that right there? And if you get down there in the highway, most likely going to get hit by a car or something out there. Or get hit by some deers or something. But that was terrible. That was my worst. I can remember. Still getting flashbacks today. And I didn't got to my family house till Christmas Day. And I was in the evening. So, I was out there for a while. So I was out there for at least, altogether it was like maybe 10, 15 hours. That was the worst. Oh, God.
Did you get a free ticket for another trip?
Oh, yeah, they reimbursed us. So it was not a problem with that. They reimbursed everybody. It was like a free trip. So it didn't bother me. So, it did bother me, but it just, at least they,
It bothered you then. But after that, you was like, all right, I guess I didn't pay for it, so I'm all right.
Yeah, that's what it was. That's what they wanted to do, because, they were talking about lawsuits and stuff like that. So they was like, so I guess they tried to get it away so you won't sue them or nothing like that. So, so it was
everybody Greyhound bus that can't nobody drive. You get a bus. As you said, and the internet and social media makes it even harder raising kids. Kids nowadays be raising themselves sometimes because mama's got to go because she on a date with Uncle John. I was trying to figure out what the hell Uncle John was because I didn't see the other part. I was like, who the hell is Uncle John and what he did? Oh, I got it now. Hey, y'all. Hey, Pepper. Hey, y'all. Yeah, I mean, that's another thing about social media and holidays. You have used Christmas as a form of punishment, and all their friends on whatever, I don't know what kids do, Snapchat, Instagram, whatever.
They got all types of stuff. So many of them you can't even.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's so many
kids on there showing their stuff, look what I got, and your kid over there like this.
Yeah.
My mama told me.
Hey, what the hell your kid gonna say? Mama,
You want to get me shit.
If you want to see something like that, you go TikTok. They very sexually.
Yeah, I forget about TikTok be doing stuff too.
Oh yeah, they be doing stuff on TikTok. Yeah.
But I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I think once I became an adult, and I didn't have any kids, my grandmother would always get me something for Christmas. If it wasn't a big nuclear family, so I got her something, she got me something, and that was Christmas. Cook dinner and hey, Phyllis, cook dinner and ate. And sometimes I went back home, and after I started working in restaurants and stuff, I worked on Christmas sometimes. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
I have sometimes. I used to work on New Year's Day, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. So.
Right. So when I got older and I was working, I wasn't at home for Christmas and New Year's because I was at work. So, I mean, I really didn't have any bad Christmases until,
No. I agree. That was the worst thing.
About 14 years ago, and it changed Christmas a little bit for me. It took a little bit of the Christmas joy out of me, but then I just pushed that out and I gave it because I had a kid. And at the end of the day, the reason for the season is the birth of Christ. But much like other holidays, we turned it into something commercial. And as much as everybody want to say this is the reason for the season, da 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 da, this is what we were raised on. I was raised on the big toy book. You got that big J.C. Penney Sears catalog. What? Yep, and what like October? What I be in there bending corners and checking
marks around it. Yes,
and putting it on the bed for my mama to make sure you knew.
I remember those days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sears catalogs too. Yeah.
But once I became an adult, it wasn't a bad or a good Christmas. It just was. It was what it was. And
yeah, I remember them days.
But I think that I don't know. I know that punishment doesn't work. Punishment works, but it don't work how you think it works. I used to do stuff over and over again. I used to always get in trouble for talking in school because I was advanced. So I'd be finishing my tests and then mess with people. And my grandmama knew. She knew. I was. I was. But I mean, but after as I got older, then the punishment, the lessons that the punishment taught kicked in. Because all the stuff you do in your tens and your teens, you're figuring out your path, your way. And sometimes you're gonna do it well, and sometimes you're gonna fuck up.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's part of learning.
That's part of learning. And and here's the thing. I believe that we are who we are, starting from the beginning. I believe if you're gonna be a serial killer, you're gonna be one. I mean, that sounds funny, and I know it does.
I know quite a few people like that.
But I believe that's what you're gonna. And you know what I'm saying? You may not be a serial killer, but if you're gonna be odd, you're gonna be odd. You are who you are. But the things that happen to you as you grow up do shape how you approach the situations. And I think that there are only a couple. Thanksgiving is more for families. Christmas is for kids.
Yep. Let's see that.
You know what I'm saying? Christmas is for kids or even big kids, but Christmas is for people that still have that.
Like me.
The wonder, you know, the one, not wondering, but the wonder of something. Just it's like how kids look at a puppy for the first time. You know what I'm saying? The first time you see something, it's amazing. And I think that's for people who still think stuff is amazing.
Mm-hmm. It's always a surprise.
Yes, you know, they like the whole. It's
Mm-hmm.
like when everybody was asking me what I wanted for Christmas, I had no idea because I have a very good wife. So I had no idea because if I say I like something and she can get it or she sees it, she'll get it. Or she sees something that she thinks I like, she'll get it. So I don't, but on Christmas, I want to be surprised and I want the wonder of things. You know?
Mm-hmm.
So I did that to my grandma. I miss her on Christmas and Mother's Day. She would buy me stuff. Yeah, you know, so I think that's what Christmas is for. And I think that don't use Christmas as a punishment. If you ain't been punishing your kids, you can't punish them once a year and think it's gonna work.
There'll be nothing under the tree for you.
Huh?
As you talk, there'll be nothing under the tree for you. You know,
Yeah.
discourage them and what.
You ain't punish your kids until Christmas and then you trying to figure out why the hell they said, you ain't my daddy. Yeah, why? Because you only punish them once a year on Christmas. So I did, yeah. Amy said yes. What you know about that JC Penney big ass cat? That JC Penney catalog, baby, been about that thick. Play with it if you want to. About this much. This much was toys. Now it's about this thick. Half of it was toys, and then they had the clothes and everything else. Then they had the regular JC Penney catalog behind it. You didn't give a shit about that regular JC Penney catalog. All you cared about was the first 100 or so pages, about that thick. And then Sears had one. And you just be down there circling shit.
It
was called a wish book.
Yup, the wish book.
Mm-hmm.
You would get it, make so bad. My grandmother would go. We would go to the mall because we had to go like 20, 30 minutes from where we stayed. There was no mall in where I was. So we had to go to the bigger cities. So October, November, we go up to the mall. She'd be buying something. And right there by the register, if we didn't get them in the mail, because we used to get them in the mail, and the older I got, they didn't come in the mail anymore, that you'd have to go pick them up.
Yeah, I love those.
So they'd be right there by the register. And I'd be like, Mama, the book there. Need the book. The big old book. I need the book.
The Toys R Us book was pretty.
See, they had Toys R Us. See, we didn't have Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Growing up, Toys R Us, we didn't have Toys R Us. Growing up, we had Sears, J.C. Penney, Name Dropper is where my grandma got my clothes and stuff from.
That was
Montgomery Ward. And Montgomery Ward.
Yeah. And Montgomery Ward.
Belk.
Belk, yeah.
Belk. Yeah, you want no online. What about delivering shit to the house with the mailman? And deliver what? Go pick them presents up. My grandmama and granddaddy would dare me. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I have went up in there while they was asleep. Quiet as it's kept. My grandmother had the 1960s silver tree. One of these little spotlights that had the 3 different colors that went around in a circle to change the color of the tree.
I remember those.
We had that on Christmas Eve. And I would go in there when they were asleep. And I remember, the only thing I remember, Mervyn. Shami said Mervyn's. The only thing I remember is one time I went in there and opened up something, and you should have seen me. I was seriously serious. Hold on. I remember that because I was under the tree trying to stay quiet. I was like this. Trying to get it open, and then the package, and then because at night I ain't got nothing loud. Hold on. And at night, everything loud as hell. Every time I did something sound like this. Every time, look, you know how when you fold the present, you wrap it, it's got the little ends with the tape. So normally that shit ain't loud. You know what I'm saying? But now, because I'm sneaking.
What's that was on downstairs?
Make it so bad. We had a ranch style, so it wasn't no downstairs. It was their room, the bathroom, my room, and then on the other side of my room was the living room where everything was. So I could Mission Impossible my fat ass around the corner and get through that door and get over. They couldn't see me because of where their bed was. However, when it's late, there's nothing else going on. Everything sounded like I was eating potato chips. So, yeah, no. I remember one year after my grandfather died, I was 7 or 8, and so bad I was crying yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. So we watched. You have HBO Max. Yeah, that's what the hell it sound like. Every time I move the thing, it sound like. Y'all gotta excuse me. Maybe went to the hood. We have snickerdoodles. Snickerdoodles.
Yeah,
Don't lie, the snickerdoodles. Don't lie, the snickerdoodles only in the hood. So that's where I got them.
I ain't had nothing in a while. Oh, I froze.
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Lisa froze and DC froze.
Yeah, I never going to say they froze. I thought it was to say. I thought it was me. I froze.
They're on 2 different cameras though. That's what's funny about it.
It's probably
the Wi-Fi froze is weird. It must be the internet must have.
The internet, yeah, must be
refreshed or something.
Yeah, she had to eat that snickerdoodle. It just paused. Yeah, they'll be back, I guess, in a few minutes. Let the dog shoot on the Ethernet wire.
Now, only dog down there is Kylie. She ain't gonna chew on nothing.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, good. Oh, there they go. It's just us. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, well, guess they'll be back eventually. Oh, well, there's only 2 of us now. By the way, my thing's updating. Amazon. It's always updating. So I guess now, if you like, push that like button.
I never had a Tiffany Taylor doll. I don't know what that one is.
Tiffany Taylor.
They said hold on for a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Lisa send me a text.
Oh, well, that's good. I guess we just have to wait. Just wait on. Just tell don't back
they lost power. The power went out. I knew it was something interesting for both of them at the same time.
Oh, damn. What they got snow out there?
Two different, systems. So I was like, we have to go out as power or the internet or something.
Oh,
so the power went out on them. So they'll be back.
Yeah.
They might got to flip and break a box.
Oh, there they come. Oh, she's on the phone.
Hey, hold on for a minute. The Wi-Fi went out because I turned on 2 heaters in the room.
Oh, damn.
He was trying to be too toasty.
I know.
Toasty. So I took the one off the circuit breaker. The one that was on there, I had to reset the circuit breaker.
Oh, okay.
So I'm on my phone right now.
Yeah, I wasn't getting dolls yet then. I wasn't born till 77, so I ain't getting no, what was it, Tiffany doll? Yeah, I ain't have a Tiffany doll. I had Barbie.
You had Tiffany doll?
I didn't have no.
I ain't like doll babies. I used to break the doll babies.
That's because you was a boy.
Look, my sister used to get mad. My sister used to get doll babies. I would take the leg off.
Damn. That's what brothers do.
She broke my leg off my Barbie. It
Hair
was
all,
crazy.
hair all
I had to-
raggedy.
and then I would twist the hair all off, like it was in a barber shop. I'm waiting for this coming on. I gotta wait. Is it blinking? Is it white yet? Hold on.
We got Comcast.
About every Barbie. I had Ken. I had Michael Jackson. I had FloJo. I had
Hold on.
MC
Hold on.
Hammer.
I had G.I. Joe. That's all I had.
I had Jim. I had G.I. Joe.
I had a G.I. Joe, though. The one with the real hair. With a kung fu grip.
So I had a lot of dolls. I had Barbie dolls. But what happened was last night we watched Wonder Woman 84.
I remember that.
And
I remember that TV show.
it's on no, this is a new movie because we
Yeah,
had
it's a movie, I know, but I remember there was a TV show back in '84.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So I was feeling some kind of way about last night because Wonder Woman 84 came on, and I remember the only action figure I ever had was a Wonder Woman doll. One my grandmother bought me.
Mm.
So I was feeling kind of nostalgic last night.
I want to see that too. I don't have HBO Max. I don't have that. I
You
got,
have
I
HBO?
got Disney Plus, but
Oh, but you can watch Soul then.
yeah, I saw that. It was good. That was good.
It was good. I want to
Yeah,
see
it's
Soul.
good.
We got Disney Plus upstairs. We don't have it down here.
Mm.
Unless if you go upstairs, bring the Fire Stick down here. Yeah, because it's on the Fire Stick.
Yeah, it's on the Fire Stick. Yeah, you can transfer. You can put it on your phone and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I have
I paid for the whole year for it, so it was worth it. It's like after the tax came out to $75 a year.
I never had a dollhouse, Phyllis. I had all the Barbies. I had a van. I had an ice cream maker that I could really make ice cream in with my Barbie.
I remember those ice cream makers. Yeah, my sister had the
I had the oven. What's the name of the oven? I had an
easy oven. Yeah, easy oven. Yeah.
I had an easy bake oven.
I had everything but a house.
I never had a house either.
My
My
house
sister had one. She had a big one too, till she fell on it and it.
and my kids have had a lot of. I think because I never had a house, my kids have had a lot of houses.
I never wanted a house, so I'm not worried about that.
They like big old 3-story ones that took up a wall. Like my kids have had a lot of Barbie houses because I never got one. That was one thing I always wanted. So
was it never too late?
I built theirs. I don't want no one no more.
Oh, okay.
When I built the last one, that 3-story thing.
Never too late. Well, there you go.
Easy, baby. And
Echo.
yeah, she was still on the thing. She had to go back online, but I don't know.
I never had the van. I never had the car, the Corvette. I never had the pink Corvette, but I had a yellow van.
I think I had a car.
I had an RV. I never got the pink car.
Now I'm putting out the good stuff.
I had some kind of Jeep.
We had the Barbie RV, my sister.
Yeah, I had the RV. I had a Jeep.
Nick had. We ain't had. My mom ain't buy me no cars, but because there wasn't no way I can ride them. Because where my house is made,
No, it was a toy.
I mean, like replica trucks. Like I had a dump truck. Like he used to drive this green dump truck where the back of the truck he could lift it up and down. Like I had a replica of his truck.
Now I'm gonna tell you. So Nick had at one point in the house. Nick had 5 different vehicles, and I don't know where the hell he was going. But he had 2 cars, 2 of them little push scooters. No, he had 6 because he had one of his cars had the little thing over it. You know what I'm talking about? The little, it was
Convertible.
Yeah, it was shaped like a little dome.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
on her
little,
little
yeah.
buggy car.
Yeah, he had a little buggy car. He had a car. He had another car. He had a SUV car type car. He had, and then two of the ones that you just straddle, but they do something like one had
The four
numbers.
wheeler.
Yeah. So I was sitting there like, I looked at him one day and he had his cars just stacked because he would go then stack them up. And I looked at him like, I ain't got one car and this nigga got a whole garage. You ever look at your kids and go,
Hmm.
that's my fault. That's my fault. Look at your kids, that's all my fault right now.
Hmm.
Hey, my kids had a ball pit in my living room. Like, the stuff that I would look around at and be like, my granny let me play in the living room. They
Now,
had a whole ball pit in the corner.
now with me, when I the uh-oh, let's turn it down, babe.
And
Wait a minute, hold on.
radio frequency.
I don't know why she had a volume up.
There you go.
After I met DC, that first Christmas we stayed together, Nick had all Spider-Man, and we had a tent in the middle of the living room of her house, and me and Nick in the tent. I'm like, this got a tent. What is going on? This was wrong with it right here.
My kids had lots of tents. They
What
did.
was wrong with it right here? He had walkie-talkies big as he was. He had every kind of. He had a VTech computer.
Oh,
He
I
had
heard
a
of-
Wally. Y'all remember the Disney movie Wally? With
Yeah,
the little-
Wally. Yeah.
He had one of those. He had a Wally computer.
Rayon had all the VTEX. She had the leap, all the leaps.
Leapfrog.
She had the leapfrog, the leap pad, the leap, all the leap. She had every leap there. She did a lot of jumping. She had all of them.
He had the Leap pad. He had the VTech one, and he had the Leapfrog dog. You remember the little dog with the? He had that.
She had there. They came out with a leap pad thing that cooked up to your TV like a Nintendo. She had that thing too.
He had that one. I was gonna get him that, but he had that one because by then
It was useless. It didn't work. It didn't work.
by then he had found the joys of my desktop, so I didn't have to get him none. He would be on the. He was 3 years old and on the computer, like he knew what he was doing. You should have seen him, like an old man sitting up there moving the mouse around. Hey, mama, come watch this. Come here. I was like, what you want me to do? He said, no, I want you to do nothing. Look, mom, look. I'm like, all right.
I got the button to the world. He's a little hacker.
But easy bake oven, I'm gonna tell y'all something. That damn light bulb in that easy bake oven, baby, that was the sun.
Mm-hmm.
That's where I stick your hand in there. You want to come back with no fingerprints.
My sister burn her hands on them.
Yeah, because we stupid. And we stupid because we think it's a light bulb. It ain't no burn this nut. It was a light bulb set on hell. I don't care what nobody say. It would cook the shit out of a cake.
Yep. I make some good cakes with it.
Barbecue.
Little
The killer part is that, okay, so I had this doll that you can, yeah. I had this doll that came with food, and the food was supposed to be edible for you because you know how you taste the food before you give it to the baby, and then you give it to the baby. So you're supposed to be able to eat the food too. But when you mix it with water, it was like this jelly type stuff. It was like a cross between toothpaste and old ass Jello. And I'm like, who the hell? That's nasty. And then you would feed it to the dog, and the dog would shit. I'm sitting there going,
Baby alive.
yeah.
The baby alive.
A baby live, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a whole
The mouth
time.
move.
No, the baby lives, they used to get constipated.
They would pee and shit. I'm like, who the hell want a real baby that you can do something with?
You remember the baby lives? Oh, you like, Mom, you
Hold on, let me find one.
And the baby lives get constipated. You like, Mom.
That's because you done fed it too
We
much.
fed stuff we wasn't supposed to feed it because you ran out of that four little containers of food real quick. So then we started mixing up stuff like powder and flour and water, and then that just turns to rock. And then the baby alive can't poop no more.
And then the baby live died. You throw it away. Hey, here's another one. You remember
What?
You remember the sit and spin?
Yep. Yep.
Then, yeah.
And you just sit there and you just spin your little ass
You
around.
get dizzy.
And then you be dizzy as hell. And now you falling off the shit.
Ricky Smiley was showing his grandson today. He got one for Christmas. He was spinning on it until he almost fell till he got up.
Can y'all see it? That's the old one. Can y'all see it? Hold on, let me put
I get like that, but
Darken it.
hold
the
on.
sitting spin was the shit.
Hold on. Can y'all see it? Oh shit, with the camera.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Okay, yep.
That was the first one. Now here's the thing.
You had to make a chew. You had to flip the switch in the back up and down to make a chew.
And shoot, yeah. So now I'm a little black girl who look like the little white dolls. But I wanted dolls that look like my grandmama. But they wasn't making dolls that dark black dolls are as much back then. This was the 70s.
And they were expensive too.
They were super expensive. So technically I could still get the little white doll because that didn't look like me. Because I was born blonde. I was born with blonde hair, like crystal blue eyes, and the eyes just turned green and hair darkened up. But as a kid, that's what I looked like. So as I got a little bit older, I was like, I didn't want that. I wanted black dolls because I'm black, mama. I'm black. I'm black. But they was too expensive. You know, my grandma wanted a doll is a doll. I ain't gonna do nothing but drag it around the house anyway. She's like, I'm not about to spend that much money on a doll. You want a black painted? I'm like, I think that's what I'm supposed to do. You know, I'm all right with it. But I mean, that's kind of, you know, I guess that's interesting. Think about it. You want something that looks like you. And technically, the little white dolls look like me. But I wanted to look like my grandma.
That's nice.
So I was forced to have the white baby dolls. I had them. And the killing part was, as a child, I was very neat and meticulous with my stuff. I would get up, I would make my bed up, and then I would have my dolls on my pillow by order of size. And I had this one doll that my grandmother got me from Mexico. It was a handmade wooden doll. And she was dressed like the dancers, you know, little dancers that do this.
Turn your mic down a little bit.
Who's that?
Her mic's not on. Let me turn my volume down. Maybe that's what it is.
Squeaking happening again.
Oh, maybe it might be me. I don't know. Got my
Is
mix.
that better?
Turn mine down a little bit, maybe. I don't know.
Let's turn mine down.
Yeah, I'm here.
You know, my brain is over. I forgot what the hell I was saying. What was I saying? 11 years old for Christmas. I got a typewriter in the 70s. I was excited today at 11 years old to get laptops on any given day. I could have used that computer in the 70s, baby. Your house wouldn't have been big enough for a computer in the 70s.
Computers were big and bulky.
They were huge. I mean, the processors were a room. No, they were. Computers were like, it wasn't like now where you got the processor on the end. Like I'm on the iMac. I'm on a iBook, whatever the hell this thing's called. iMac. So I'm on the iMac, MacBook. So the entire processor is in the MacBook. Before, the processors would be entire room sizes.
Mm-hmm.
And the screen would be about that big.
And you only had like megabytes. They went every gig.
And floppy disk. Y'all remember floppy disk? Everybody want a floppy disk.
Yep. That's where you store your good stuff at until it get wet or bent up.
Because now, but you know what? It's going back because like I was asking Nick. I said if you could have one thing, money wasn't an object. He's a strange kid because I would have thought he would have said a car or something. But I said if you could have one thing, money wasn't an object. What would you want? He said I would want a gaming computer. And I thought he was talking about a laptop because you know they have laptops out there, but the really good ones are like $1,300 to $1,500, and the okay ones are like $8,000 to $1,000.
A good gaming one will cost you at least about $2,000-$3,000.
I mean, they got good ones for like they got the AMCs and the it's another one. The AMCs are good, and it's another one.
GeoForce, I think this different ones.
GeoForce is the $2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah,
you gotta get a job for that one.
Yeah, that's expensive.
GeoForce damn near.
That's why I want it. But
then no, he was saying he's like, nah. He said what I really want is a computer, but as he said, now you can put them together. The way you want them, like you get the certain monitor and this monitor and then this certain processor and then this certain keyboard. He said because you know he wouldn't want a package. I said okay. said cell phones back then were big and bulky. First of all, Asia I didn't have no damn cell phones when I was growing up. I was not till I was grown. The cell phones were big and bulky. Back in the day, you had a house phone and nothing. Your ass missed the call.
Had a beeper.
Back in my day, hell, in my day, you didn't even have an answering machine. Your ass better hope somebody told you they was calling. Look here, I need you to be at home at 2:30. Why? Because I'm gonna call you.
When I was working in production back then, we had phones was big and bulky. They couldn't fit in your pocket.
Well, no, I mean I had them, but I was grown when cell phones came out. First it was pages, and then it was two-way pages, and then you started getting cell phones. You had that one cell phone that was shaped like a brick, a baby.
Yeah, I remember that one, that big heavy one.
Yeah, and then the really rich people had a house phone car, and they had a house phone in their car. Y'all remember that? Had a house phone sitting in the middle in the thing, and you had that big ass antenna. I think it was a damn CB shaped like a house phone. I don't think it was a damn house phone. But it looked like a house phone. Mm-hmm. And then you got that block phone.
Remember that block?
And then you got the first little handheld one that was kind of shaped like a mound, the gray one. And then you got fancy, you got the flip on that little gray one.
I remember that one. Those things get hot.
No, that shit get hot. Hell no,
the battery wouldn't take so much. Yeah, I remember those things. 65 cents per minute. You're using it.
Just like how living room flow. Yep. Now y'all know the living room flow model TV, like Phyllis talking about, the screen was this big. But how many people had a 13-inch TV sitting up on that damn big ass box after that TV went out?
Yeah, we did.
Now you would not replace that TV in your life. You would, however, go get a 13-inch TV. And if you was really special, if you was really snazzy, it'd be color. Other than that, it was white, black and white.
And
sitting on top.
Sitting right on top. And then you still, you know how bad a TV got to die before you get another one? Because the antenna be done broke, you be done stuck the clothesline in it. I mean, the clothes hanging on the top of it with a little foil on it. And then
the pair of pliers,
the knob be done came off of it. Now you got pliers turning around. And then
it will stay
don't
still.
let it be your grandmama trying to see her soap operas. Then your ass is sitting over there holding the antenna, doing damn yoga poses, trying to get that shit to catch it. You sit up there, right there. No. Back a little bit. Hold your arm out.
No. Go outside.
What the hell? And then my grandma had it bad. My grandmother would be 3 inches away from the TV. I'd be in a whole other room. Lisa. And you can't say what. It's where you want to.
Ma'am.
What?
That's what you gotta say, ma'am.
Because as soon as they see you, they're gonna pop you in your damn mouth. So I was stomping there. Mama, yes. Turn my TV. Now the older I got, I did say one day, Mama, you like 3 inches away from TV. I was older. And I had back home. It wasn't when I was a kid. I just shut the hell up. And the TV went off at night. Now my grandmother, anybody else was raised with their grandparents or older parents know that don't change their damn channel on their TV even if they sleep. Because they was watching that. That's all they say. I was watching that.
Yep.
No, damn well they asked.
Now I know damn well, because one night my mama went to sleep with the TV on. And then at the end when the channel went off, it would have that
color bar.
So we had that noise.
Oh yeah, that rational. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so I get up to go cut my mama TV on. I was watching that. Mom, what was you watching? What did it say? It was on a commercial. What was the commercial about? I was grown then. When I was a kid, I would just be stomping it with my feet. You know how you be mad, but you can't say you be mad. You want. Now that's how I was grown when I was in there. I cut the TV off because she had found the one channel that still went off. I don't know what the hell she was watching, but I was in another room and I heard the shh. So I go to cut the TV off because I think the noise. I think she just wanted to sleep with the TV on.
Probably like to listen to that white noise.
I go to cut the TV on. I'm watching that. I said, Mom, what you watching? The TV. What was it saying? It was on a commercial. What the commercial say? I told you return the TV. Yeah, go and turn the TV since you in here. You know I was watching that. So I found a channel that still had some late night infomercial or something. So I turned the TV and I was like, go on and watch that and go walk down. But it was funny when you turn this TV on your parents and they said, they watch, you ain't watching shit. Ain't nothing been on this TV for 3 hours. What the hell is you talking about? That's what you want to say. But you know that even, the national anthem will come on and then the snow will come on. You better know what you're saying.
I think the older ones, when you hear the Star Spangled Banner after that, then that's when it goes blank.
Yep. Hey, Marguerite. But but they was always watching something. You ain't watching shit. I don't know what to do. Now that I'm grown, that's what I say. But back as a kid, you can't say that. You know what I'm saying? You want to. But now the kids can't even say that to us because TV don't go off no more.
No, this thing's on 24/7.
TV don't go off. And most kids like Nick don't watch TV. He watches YouTube. He'll watch a movie. He watched the movie. He said, I watched the movie the other day on YouTube. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I got addicted to YouTube, but now I got a lot of commercials on it now. It sucks.
Y'all don't watch you. I go for specific things on YouTube. You got to tell me to go to YouTube, and I got a whole channel. So, yeah. I got a whole channel.
They go back there now. They got commercials now. Like you be in the middle watching something and then they go into a commercial.
I know because we put them in there.
Oh yeah, I think y'all get paid for them. That's right.
Got commercials. We put them in there.
Yeah, you have to pay for them. I know that. That's like damn.
Oh,
commercials.
First thing you do, see, are you monetized? All right, you get the commercial today. How many today? Like a roulette wheel. You get 5. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh, well. That's good.
What get me is if y'all ever went on somebody's video and you know the commercials are those little dots. You ever been on somebody's video that got dots that look like ants back to back to back? It's like dot 1 minute, dot 1 minute, got like 13 commercials on a 13-minute thing.
Yeah, I remember those little dots, yeah.
I scrolled past somebody, one of the bigger YouTubers. And I'm sitting there like, I don't know who it was. I wasn't paying no much attention because what stopped me was not the video or the clickbait. What stopped me was when you looked at it, how many commercials was on this one video. And I don't want to see that. If I'm watching some on YouTube and a commercial come on, I change. I know that's wrong. I know it.
Yeah, somebody got to get paid.
I'm not gonna sit up there. I don't want to know about toilet paper in the middle of my music video. I don't want to hear about no other toilet paper while I'm sitting up there singing. That's cute. Oh, look how little they are.
Is that Santa Claus? Is that Santa Claus with makeup?
We know Santa Claus. Santa Claus gotta have them really rosy.
Get the rosy cheek. I know.
He don't have on makeup. He's a farmer. That's in East Texas. He's a farmer. He work outside.
Oh, well, he probably got
okay.
But you know, Santa Claus supposed to have them rosy cheeks. That's one of his things.
Yeah, I know. It just look like.
Now I better go watch Santa Claus is coming to town.
No, that's a farmer in East Texas. He does Santa every year. That's what he look like.
Oh, okay. So does Richard. Ain't no Santa this year. Not here.
I know. You know what, Phyllis? Y'all remember the Midnight Special? It was a show. You used to come on.
Yeah, the Midnight Special come on midnight. Yep. Had all the
Saturday night and midnight. You had singing and stuff.
Yep. Different artists coming on.
Yeah. That's back when TV was trying to stay on late.
Yep.
The only Midnight Special was the only thing on. Yep. The Midnight Special.
And Thriller.
Because the
horror movie called Thriller.
Yep. Oh, that was I forget what it was. A whole thing that they had. But on Saturday you watched karate movies, wrestling, and scary movies. That's what you watched on Saturday.
Yep.
And whatever sports that came on TV. My grandmother would watch baseball, and I'm sitting there going, I don't want to see that. What was the name? Midnight Special. The Midnight.
Yeah, Midnight Special. That's when they had all the artists to come on at night.
Yeah, it was.
I love that.
That's because you didn't watch TV.
What's up?
You watch TV. Midnight Special. Hold on. It was also a song.
I watch TV.
You just, you know.
Well, I watch more TV because I never really go out that much. The neighborhood I lived in, you didn't want to go out too
Land
much.
of the Lost.
Land of the Lost, yeah, I remember that show.
Land of the Lost.
That came on Saturdays.
That was the Saturday cartoon. That didn't count. All kids like it.
Hold up.
There you go. The Midnight Special TV series started in 1973.
That's disco era. Well,
It
almost.
started in 1973 and it stayed on until 1981.
Yeah, that's what Wolfman Jack was the host.
Wolfman Jack, that was his name.
Yeah, he was the host. I remember that.
Wow. Here you go. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get Wolfman.
Who know about Land of the Lost?
Everybody, there was a kid.
Who knew about Land of the Lost?
Well, I used to watch those Saturdays.
There you go, Wolfman Jack. Oh, I can never find a.
Oh yeah, hey, he had a radio show in New York. It was yeah, I remember a radio show in New York.
Land of the Lost was the Slee Stacks, and what was the name of that big headed ass boy? That
No, there you go. The Land of the Lost. Yeah.
what was the name of the big headed boy? What was
I was waiting for one of the kids to get eaten up.
Chaka.
Chaka, yeah.
Chaka.
Y'all remember when they had the mighty Isis and Shazam?
I remember that.
That's back when they had shows. Hold on.
I remember that. Dude.
Hey, Lonnie, what you remember about back then? What's your show?
I think I remember too much.
Look, y'all.
Tales from the Dark Side, Tales from the Crypt.
Look, the Mighty Isis. Saturday morning, the Mighty Isis.
The Mighty Isis, I remember that.
Yeah.
My sister liked watching that.
Yeah. She was sort of like the first Wonder Woman, and then Wonder Woman came. Wonder Woman was the beast, and it was first the $6 million man, Bionic Woman, Wonder Woman.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I remember my dad and my uncles forcing me to watch karate on Saturdays after the cartoons went off.
That was no force.
I was forced to watch karate.
Oh, you had to watch it.
Westerns.
Well, Phyllis, you must be in New York there because all those stations you talk about, those are New York stations. I remember.
You had to watch it.
Mm-mm.
Karate was the beast.
I was forced to watch
Soul
karate.
Train, yes. Soul
And-
Train. What about Soul Train?
Not
Soul Train, yeah, I
Western.
love Soul Train.
Yep.
Although I did like Long Ranger. I did like.
I've never been a cowboy movie person. My grandmother made me watch all that stuff. Made me watch the not the Lone Ranger, but it was the Rifleman.
Oh, Rifleman, that was one of my
The
favorites.
Rifleman, Gunsmoke. I am not laughing.
I used to love White Western.
Boy, look at the Soul Train line.
There you go. There you go.
I don't know. Get
The
it?
bell bottoms, the
What?
afro.
Up, in, out. Get it? Get it?
Yeah.
What?
Solid Gold. That's what I like.
Yeah,
Solid
Solid Gold.
I
Good, good.
know.
And
Oh,
Hee Haw. I used to like Hee Haw too.
He was funny because they had a
where are you tonight? Why did you leave me here all alone? I searched the world and all I found
true love.
You
You
mad?
had another, and you were gone. I remember that one.
That was a nigga ready to tell story.
Yeah, I think we're showing our age.
Soul Train is a B-book. They would be getting down. Get up in that Soul Train line and show your thing, boy.
Get some apple sheen and a pit, and you be ready.
Real long hair.
I
The
used to have
Asian lady
apple.
with real long hair. The dude that she danced with. And then you remember that the guy from Shalimar used to be a Soul Train dancer, the one with the big afro.
Mhm.
He used to be a Soul Train dancer. And so did Jody Watley. Jody Watley,
yeah, I know Jody Watley.
used to be a Soul Train dancer. And then they got with Howard Hewitt and made Shalimar.
Shalimar.
Mm-hmm.
And over the days.
I don't know what the Asian lady's name was from Soul Train, but she would be in dance videos and stuff. A lot of dancers, I mean, stuff we wouldn't see because they didn't do a lot on TV, but a lot of people that dance on Soul Train went on to dance on other shows.
There you go. Hee haw. Buck Owens and was that and Roy Jones? Roy was it Roy or something?
Not Roy Rogers. Hold on.
No, not Roy Rogers. Roy something. I know it was Buck.
There they go. Look. There they
Yeah,
go.
Roy something and Buck Owens.
Where? Let me see. Where?
Yeah, Buck Owens and Roy Clark.
Hold on. Here you go. Hold on.
Yeah, Roy Clark
Yeah,
and Buck Owens.
yep. I remember. That's what I remember.
Hold on, baby. Turn that off for a second. Let me big in the middle.
I remember Minnie Pearl. That's who I liked. I liked Minnie Pearl.
Yeah, Minnie Pearl. She always had that tag on her hat.
Now I'm just gonna play so they can hear what it's, so you can see. No, I'm gonna show it to them. Hold on.
What was it? Hee Haw or was it Solid Gold that had the Muppet?
Oh, yeah.
You
Solid
know,
Gold had Marilyn had the married couple. Hold up, y'all. Let me see if I can see. Now this is where the where are you tonight? They would be like, where you at?
Yep.
See, they'd be right there. It'd be a different person.
You'd be a different person. You'd be a different celebrity. Yep. Like a singer.
It'd be a different person, but the song was always the same. Hold on, let me see if I can hear it. Hold on. No, these are not songs like that. These are not songs.
I know you love me, but you worship money. And you got mad when I offered you none.
I know Solid Gold had the Muppet. Dionne Warwick and Madam.
Huh?
You don't remember the?
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, lady.
Solid Gold. That was Solid Gold.
Oh, yes.
That's lady.
Madam.
Right, Madam. Yeah, that's the name. And it was a guy with the puppet. Yeah, I liked him.
Y'all remember Lamb Chop?
Yeah,
Lamb Chop. That was Lamb Chop. Lamb Chop and Madam. But that was on Solid Gold?
Yep, that's Solid Gold.
That's
We so old.
yeah. I remember Madam. I remember her.
We so old.
Yeah, that's it. We're gonna be remembering all broadcast radio like my parents remembered it. Like Dark Shadow and all that stuff.
That was
Madam and Bill Cosby. Madam and Dionne Warwick.
Oh yes, because Madam kind of looked like Dionne Warwick. Remember? The big nostrils and the way it was. Madam kind of looked like Dionne Warwick.
Madam and Maud.
I liked her. That was Maud. Solid Gold.
I love Solid Gold. Yeah.
Madam and Marilyn.
There you go. Lamb Chop.
What y'all know about? Oh, there you go. What y'all know about the Solid Gold dancers?
Oh, I remember the Solid Gold dancers.
Y'all know about the Solid Gold dancers? Play with it if you want to.
I think I must have watched a lot of TV.
They were just so happy to look like that. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
Yeah, Phyllis, you must be in New York because you saw all the programs on, and that's all New York stations. When I used to live in New York, I remember WPIX and all them, WR, all them stations. I just remember all them.
That's crazy. Now, how the hell we got away from talking about Christmas and we all on Solid Gold in the 70s?
Sherry and Lamb Chops, that's the name. Sherry and Lamb Chops.
Sherry and Lamb Chop, yep.
I keep forgetting the woman's name.
It was
her name is Sherry. What's her last name? Sherry and
I never know her. How about Magic Garden?
Lamb Chop is the Sherry. It's not Sherry. Is it Sherry McLean? Not Sherry McLean. Sherry Lewis.
Sherry Lewis.
Hey, look at them. They are serious. They got look. Wait, play with it if you want to. They are serious dancing together. Oh, what? Shake your booty, shake your booty.
Back in the days.
Now you know that was
all. We used to get in front of the TV set and dance in front of it, like, yeah, let's do Solid Gold dances.
Everybody want to be a Solid Gold dancer. Here we go.
I wanted to get on Soul Train. That's what I was. I was too young at that time, but that was
the old school Shazam. It was Shazam and Isis. It was cartoons first, and then you'd have a live action. Isis and Shazam would come on.
I remember Shazam.
The Great American Hero.
Yeah, that still come on. That come on another network.
Yeah, I mean, come on, one of them
I think
late
on
night.
Sci-Fi Network. I think come on Sci-Fi something.
This.
Oh, what's the other one? Laugh-In. I used to like Laugh-In.
Oh,
Them Mr.
laughing, yeah.
What the hell is that?
reruns of Laugh-In. Dick, was it not Dick Clark?
No,
Laughing? No,
they
no,
were the
it was
brothers. Warren,
hold on,
something.
hold on. I'm about to get it. I know what you're talking about.
Warren and
I know what that is.
When I forgot how you pronounce it.
Yeah, Roland Martin.
Roland Martin.
Yeah.
Roland Martin.
I don't know what that is.
Look.
Oh,
The
the
electric company. I remember the electric company. I was in
Oh yeah, but I don't remember that.
I was in public school when
I
that came
remember
on.
Electric Company.
I was in public school at the time when it came on.
I never seen that one.
That's what Irene Cara and Morgan. He was on it.
Yeah, yeah. Fame. Y'all remember Fame?
Fame, yeah. And
Fame.
there's
I'm
all
going
that celebrity
to
thing to be started.
Goldie Hawn came from Laugh-In.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lily Tomlin,
Mm-hmm.
Really common,
Carol Burnett Show.
yeah. That still comes on. I still see that. It's like on. It's on
She
a
used to be funny. I ain't
decade
gonna lie.
television.
Carol Burnett
Like a
used to be
decade.
kind of funny.
I loved Carol Burnett.
Yeah, they're
She
still
was
around
funny,
too.
and then you got what was the old lady? Then the show came on.
Mama
She came
Family.
from the one
Mama Family.
where the lady from. What's her
Mama
name?
Family.
Mama's
Mama?
Family.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
Vicki Lawrence.
Vicki
That's
Lawrence.
where my can I help you?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
she came from the Carol Burnett show. Yeah,
That's Mama.
I didn't know she was a singer before she became an actress. I didn't know that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I saw her album go
She's on
through.
Broadway, I think.
Yeah, Broadway. She was a singer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, most singers will tell you they will truly find something else because singing has a not necessarily a short shelf life, but because the trends change so much, you'll find something else to do. You'll find like Jill Scott, amazing singer, trends change, she's an actress.
Mm-hmm.
Queen Latifah, trends change, she got older, she's an actress. They find other stuff to do because singing, while it's universal and lasts a long time, people don't.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Everybody got to wait. Everybody got their time. So they'll find things to do. People get to talk like they would what's the name? 50 Cent. When 50 Cent first started doing everything but rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Well, cause hell, he's about to be 50 years old. Who the hell want a 50-year-old rapper?
Well, he's a billionaire now.
Well, yeah, that's because he went in clothing, like Puff Daddy.
And acting. He
Like
does
Puff Daddy
producing movies. Yeah.
and
Power. He does.
what's
He's
his
a
name?
producer of Power.
Beyonce husband. What's his name? Jay-Z. That's why all of them went into other things. Jay-Z went into fashion. Puff went into fashion. 50 Cent went into water and liquor. Nelly made tank tops.
Yeah, well,
He went into
find other
acting
business.
and doing other stuff, huh?
They found other businesses after you get old. You know, they don't want old rappers no more. They want some new, fresh blood. So they might as well go into a different line.
I mean, I don't know if they necessarily want them because the new fresh buds sound like crackheads. So I don't know.
Pants hanging up their butt. No, I don't know. They've been around for a while.
The fashion thing, the sagging has been around forever.
Yeah, I remember
Now,
that.
wish they really knew where it came from, so they would calm it down a little bit. But they said that ain't where it came from. That's where it came from, and where it came from before that is worse. So you might want to know your history before you pull your pants down up under your ass. That being said, when you get older, I mean, you know, there's some of them still out there busting around, still doing his thing.
Well, he's a record producer now. Yeah, he's a producer now. So.
The Buggies?
The Monkeys.
Oh yeah, I used to watch that show too.
Oh yeah. I found out they were all not British. It's only Davy Jones. I think they was like the replica of the Beatles.
Yep, I'm so glad we had this time together.
Brian said my Christmas in 2005.
Oh, and I Love Lucy show.
Oh yeah, that was.
Why, what happened, Brian?
This year, 2005, and this year was a.
Oh, baby, what happened?
Mr.
You got so quiet.
I
Who?
know, right? I'm about to give me something to drink. I'm thirsty.
Brian said 2005 and this year. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry, Brian.
I heard about that. Hmm.
Yeah, I know about that spending Christmas alone thing. I give you that. I know about that.
I did that yesterday.
Have you all right?
I slept most of it. I didn't think I woke up until like 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. Start cooking.
Brian.
Sorry about that, Brian. I know about Christmas having two meanings.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what? I must thank my son sometimes because I think without him, I still wouldn't celebrate Christmas to this day. I think he's
Yeah.
on.
I think
I
we all
think he's
got older.
on not celebrate Christmas.
Well, I think after my parents passed away, Christmas was never the same anyway. The holidays were never the same, so it was kind of different. It's like, well, we're just to ourselves now.
Yeah, when the elders pass away, then the holidays become different. My grandmother died on Christmas Day.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I think without Nick, I wouldn't have celebrated Christmas. But because of him, I do, and it has helped me put myself aside. To understand, and sometimes there's stuff out there bigger than you are.
Yeah, my kids are grown, so they said they got their own kids to celebrate Christmas with. So
Yeah, well, that don't mean granddad ain't supposed to go break the house.
I
And
will visit them, but
granddad, you supposed to get in your car, go there, knock on the door, and be at your kids' house and act like when they come to your house, throwing stuff around,
yeah,
leaving half drink.
I would love to do that. I would love to do that, but the problem is they live in South Carolina, and plus that COVID thing going around. I just like want to
Oh
take
yeah.
a chance. Yeah, I'm
Well,
supposed to visit them.
next year, you gonna get in your car, you gonna go down there, and gonna knock on the door, and you gonna act like dad when they come to your
Yeah.
house with kids. You gonna turn
Where
all
my
the lights on
grandbabies
in the
at?
house,
Throwing money around.
turn all the lights on in the house.
Yep. Start flicking them dollars around. Come on, here go grandkids. This is from last year. I forgot to give it to you.
Oh yeah, then make sure them kids all sugared up. Every time you turn around, you pass some piece of candy here. Don't
Make
tell
it rain, baby. Make it rain.
yeah, don't tell your dad. Ooh, that's some old grandmama shit right there. You don't put down.
I got to stay up late on Wednesday night to watch Dynasty
My mother used to watch it at Dynasty. She loved that show.
and Falcon Crest.
And Falcon
And
Crest.
Dallas.
Loved that show. Dallas, yeah.
I got to stay up late for them. I ain't have to go to bed at 8 o'clock because I had to
You
watch.
mess around and put that old grandmama stuff up on there. Oh, the Lord brought it. Yeah,
Fantasy Island, yeah.
Fantasy Island. Ooh, the Walters.
The Waltons, yeah. All those kids. And I don't know how they still stay together. I mean,
What's
but the parents anyway.
Partridge Family.
Yeah, the Partridge
What's
Family.
the show? Home on the Prairie.
Prairie.
House of the Prairie.
House on the Prairie.
Yeah. Oh gosh, going too bad.
Night Paul, Night John.
Now y'all know, not landing. Yeah. Who shot JR? That was the first best cliffhanger ever. Dallas had the best cliffhanger and the worst cliffhanger and the worst season opener. They had the best cliffhanger was who shot JR because the whole summertime everybody was talking about it.
Yep.
Mama
And then it was in the TV guide. Yep.
Everybody was talking about it. They had the worst show opener when you remember that the youngest Ewing, the whole year before was a dream.
Mm-hmm.
The whole year before, the whole season before, hey Ice Ninja, the whole season before, he was supposed to have died in the first season. But then in the beginning of the next season, he in the shower talking about, I had this crazy dream. It was kind of dumb. I'm not watching you. I'm not watching you. Yep, Andy Griffith.
That still comes on. Ron Howard.
Ron Howard, Don Knotts.
Don Knotts. Andy Griffith.
Andy Griffith. And my grandmother used to watch the
Maylock.
Andy Griffith show, and then she used to watch when Andy Griffith was a lawyer, and the one with
Matlock.
Yeah, Matlock.
Matlock. He was Matlock, and what's the one with the lady who saw the crimes?
She wrote
Murder, She Wrote. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Angela something.
Angela Lansbury.
Very,
Oh yeah.
yeah, I remember Ernest.
That was a big one for me.
Spencer for Hire. I was never got much into that. So I never got much into that.
Spencer for Hire. Y'all remember was it Las Vegas Dan Town?
I remember Miami Vice.
What's that, Bird?
I don't know what that is.
Blondie. Oh, that's what I think.
Oh,
That's
you
what
went clean all the way back. That was before I time, baby.
that's what my mother used to watch it. Penny Singleton.
You watched the reruns with your mom and them. That went on when we was on Watch TV.
No, I don't remember ever seeing it. I remember they had like the movie. They had the movie.
Now you might have watched some reruns with your mama, but that was way before our time. I keep telling her that she like Blondie. I'm like, it's a cartoon. She's like, no, it was a show. I said, my mama never watched that. I only knew.
It was a comic book strip too, Blondie.
Yeah, I only know about. Yeah, I only know the comic strip.
Mm.
And y'all remember getting that paper, getting the Sunday paper, and then taking the comic strip out.
Yep.
And then mama asked me where it was.
Need the rest
I
of it.
want to watch it. No way. Perry Mason. Yup.
Perry Mason. That still comes on.
Yup. It was the old black and white one.
They come on still. Yeah.
Fat Man and what was Fat Man and something. And then it was even our gang was older than we were. We just watched it.
It's something and the Fat Man.
Yeah, something in the Fat Man. Hold on.
The Fat Man.
Something in the Fat Man.
Oh man, I forget that. Little Rascals. I remember that. I used to watch the Little Rascals. I remember they used to come on a lot. They used to come on like on Sundays afternoons. Because it was probably a preempted
Jake
show.
and the Fat Man.
Jake and the Fat Man. Jake and the Fat Man. Yeah.
Oh, I got one. Hold up.
Yeah, I remember the Little Rascals. I used to watch that a lot. That's to come on the Three Stooges. Lauren Hardy.
Somebody said I'll pay you $800 to walk around the block. Shit, where you at? Right.
185 pound St. Bernard.
Hey, I got him. I know. Mannix was the beast. Mm-hmm. I got you. I know how to handle
Is it snow outside? As long as it's not snow outside, I'll walk it.
I can't walk him, but I'll be in my wheelchair and roll around with his ass.
Bewitched. I know that.
Yes, I watched Bewitched.
There was two different Dan. It was two different ones.
Both of the Darrens were gay.
Yeah, I figured. I saw that later. I didn't.
Yeah, both of the Darrens. And both the dads on the Hey Doreen and see Baby Kids. I was grown when Baby Kids came on. I love Fame.
Fame was good. Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I saw the Broadway show too in New York.
Yep. I love Fame. Fame.
Oh, that movie from the 80s, 9 to 5.
9 to 5 with Dolly Parton.
Working 9 to 5.
Yeah. Dolly Parton and Lily Tomlin.
Getting by.
That's the other one. What's the other one? She's very popular. Oh, she's a. The lady, she's her father.
That dude is my cousin. I don't know how, but he's my cousin.
Well,
hey.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yes, everybody wanted Daisy Duke.
That was my show, Dukes of Hazzard.
Oh, Starsky and Hutch.
Nah, gonna have a good time. Hey.
They showed the original characters from the show. Fat Albert. Fat Albert was dead a long time ago.
I sure deserve it.
Nell Carter, give me a break.
Yeah,
Nell Carter was give me a break.
Yep.
I remember that one.
Different Strokes.
Different Strokes, yeah.
Facts of Life.
Facts of Life.
Knight Rider.
I'm telling you, I've been watching too much TV.
I watched Knight Rider. I got down with Knight Rider.
Oh, Wonder Years. I used to like Wonder Years. Did you watch Wonder Years?
I didn't watch Wonder
Trying to
Years.
get into it. I never got nothing for Wonder
I
Years.
didn't watch Wonder Years.
What was
See,
that?
I was older when Wonder Years came out. That wasn't my jam. By then, I was into more dramas and stuff. I didn't like.
Wonder Years. No, it's not Wonder Years. It's not one thing. The one with Corky.
What's happening?
With the son that was had Down syndrome. What was the name of that show?
Oh.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Oh God.
Oh, I don't know.
I like that one. I can't think of what it was called.
I forgot.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's not Wonder Years. What was that one
Oh, I know
called?
what you're talking about. I see the boy on the TV, but I can't see the
I
show.
see the face, but I just don't remember the name of the program.
Life Goes On. That's it.
But life goes
Oh,
on.
yeah.
Okay.
Life Goes
Yeah,
On.
Starsky and Hutch, yeah. You had Beretta. Come
Oh,
on.
Moonlighting.
Oh, yeah. Moonlight was pretty good. Remington Steele.
Yeah, remember the seal was good.
The Love Boat.
Soon we'll be making another run.
All of them.
Lobo. No, sorry.
Everybody calling it car kit.
I did. The car was Kit.
I know the second. Well, Asia say was everyone wanted to call it car kit.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels.
Oh, I love
I
Charlie's
love my
Angels.
Charlie Angel.
Loved Charlie's Angels. Y'all remember the show? Oh, I can't think of the name of the show. Oh, about those issue, y'all. Hold on. All right.
Robert Reed.
You know, he's cuddling and popcorn. Well, that's all it was. I mean, TV is just an escape. You go places and see things. Yep, with JJ. You go places and you see things you wouldn't normally see. You can go anywhere. You turn the TV channel and you're in yeah, we said Brady Bunch, Brian. You turn the TV on and all of a sudden you're in California with the Brady Bunch, or you're on Fantasy Island with Ricardo Montalban. And what's the little tattoo? Little dude, tattoo.
The plane.
You already, it's an escape, It's still it's supposed to be an escape. Now you got 3,000 reality shows with no reality on them.
Terrible, but I don't even watch realities no more because you can see they're all scripts. Cagney and Lacey.
I love Cagney.
That still comes on. I think it comes on another channel. I've seen it.
I love Cagney and Lacey.
That still comes on.
Yep.
Still,
a lot of these you can still see.
Yeah, because a lot of like the over the air TV now they show a lot of old programs.
What the hell is Lucy doing? That is not what they're doing.
The Charleston.
That is not what they're doing. That best one when Lucy ass got drunk on the veggie.
I like that.
Vegemite, baby. That's the best one. That and when she was working for the candy.
Candies, yeah.
And
the conveyor belt.
Your vitamins, your meat, your vegetables, and your minerals. Boom,
the Vita Vegemite.
Yeah.
And everybody thought it was Vita Vegemite.
Yeah, this stuff.
Vita Vegemite. It's so tasty too.
It tastes like candy.
It's like candy.
Yeah, it's your face like ah.
I watched that on 2.0. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Oh, Benson.
Yeah,
I remember Benson. Yeah.
They had to have one black person.
Well, he was on before.
Children, yeah.
He was on Soap, was he? On Soap.
Yeah,
He
was
on Soap before he came to be Benson. He had his own show after that.
Didn't he came from Benson? He came from Soap too.
Yeah, he came from Soap.
Yeah, Benson was what's it called? Spinoff.
Mm-hmm.
Was that?
Yeah, Married with Children, because
I still watch Married with Children.
Mom and Daddy, they was hell, boy. They talked about each other, baby.
I watch it on Hulu. They got it on Hulu Plus. I watch it on that. They got all the episodes.
Yeah, we've been on here almost 3 hours talking about nothing.
Wow, really?
Who's the Boss? Sanford Son, Jeffersons. The Jeffersons was a spinoff of All in the Family.
Yep.
And Maude was a spinoff from. Maude was a spinoff from All in the Family too, wasn't she?
Yeah, but she was All in the Family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvel spin off
Yeah,
all
Marvel
the
Fall of the
family
Family.
too.
Yeah. Mhm. The
That's my
Flintstones.
favorite cartoon right there.
Meet the Flintstones. There
It's
you
a
go.
Milestone Age family from the town of Bedrock.
Is the place right out of his story.
Family.
Yeah, I remember watching that.
Power Rangers, baby. But y'all know what's funny? I saw something the other day, and then now that I'm older, I'm like, that's for real. Y'all know how long it took them to become a Power Ranger? By that time, the bad guy been in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It took about 20 minutes to become a damn Power Ranger. You just run around, some kids run around. All of a sudden, you gotta get in formation, pull out the thing, say the words, throw your arms, wait for the suit to come on. By then, somebody to killed your ass 13 times.
And it was bigger than them. They transformed into another robot.
Baby. And it was always awful. It was always some big, I don't know, some big lizard lady or some shit.
You remember what was the name? The actual name of the show was Flow, I think, but everybody called
Yep.
it L's Diner.
She
Yeah,
was
oh,
Alice.
that was,
She was Alice.
that's the
She was
one
Hot
from
Grits. Alice. That was the name of the show, Alice.
She was
Alice.
Alice, yeah. And then she had her own show, Flow.
Hot Grits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my favorite show. Speed
Speed
Racer.
Racer.
That was my favorite cartoon. Here he comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on wheels. I remember that show.
What's the name of the one where the boy's dad was an archaeologist, and the son would always, what was the name of that show? Was it Johnny?
Johnny Quest?
Yes.
Yeah, I just watched that. Johnny Quest. Mm-hmm.
I like Johnny Quest too.
No, I love that cartoon. They always went to some kind of adventure. It just took me away from it all.
Remember Kojak?
Yep.
I like Kojak. Kojak was
Like
a beast.
Kojak.
Kojak come around with
That's when the ball heads start coming in.
Kojak, nah. Kojak come around, he's sucking on that lollipop. Your ass about to go to jail, so you gotta wait it on, hang it up.
Who loves you, baby?
Do that, whatever the hell, not a Twizzler. What the hell he had? He had like a
What else?
thing with a bubble gum in the middle.
A blow pop.
Yeah. He must around put that blow pop in his mouth. Your ass better go and put your hands behind your back, because he about to tell you what the hell you did. And he ain't gonna move the lollipop.
Give me a break.
Yeah, give me a break.
Yeah, she was good in that. I saw her misbehaving in a Broadway show. She was good at it.
Oh, yeah, she was an amazing Broadway. I did not like her little chips. Play with it.
She was okay. I like Emergency One.
Say Simon and Simon.
Yes, Simon and Simon.
Simon, yep.
Simon and Simon. I watched them one day, and they were chasing some bad guys in the alley. And you know how they always used to say silly shit. So this was the first set of people I ever heard say you don't bring a knife to a gunfight, because the dudes they were chasing pulled out a big knife, and then you know how they used to talk shit between each other. And he just looked at his brother and went, "I got a gun. You don't bring a knife to a gunfight." And I'm sitting there going, I never thought about that. Probably shouldn't. You're not supposed to bring a knife to a gunfight, because look, I could be across the street and shoot you. You throw that little knife you want to, your ass ain't good. You just lost your knife and still dead. But that was funny though. Somebody said the Care Bears. Yep.
Yeah, my kids used to watch that.
Oh, that's hold on. Oh shit. That's not ER. What's the other one? The first one.
Oh, jeez.
Say Elsewhere.
Okay, Say Elsewhere. Yeah.
It was St. Elsewhere first, and then came ER.
Mm-hmm.
The knife is quiet though, but see, you still got to get up on somebody, Susie. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I still would prefer the gun action.
That's the Mama's family. That's Mama's family. I know that.
Didn't give a shit what she said out her mouth, neither.
The
Smurfs.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember when the Smurfette came in there and they tried to make Smurfette feel bad because she was made by Gargamel.
Gargamel was.
They changed her because the love of the Smurfs could change anybody.
What's that one? Oh, that was Manuel Lewis. I forgot the name of that one.
Oh yeah.
Webster.
Webster, yeah. Yeah, he's still around, so I see.
How is he stacked?
He's still short.
What? I mean, he has a. You said he's.
Well,
He
he
has a
wasn't
disorder. I think he has the same disorder that.
he just got maybe a little bigger.
He had the same disorder that
Yeah,
the
what
first.
Gary Coleman has.
Yeah, yeah. You know, Gary Coleman died.
Yeah, somebody. What
He
is
didn't
it?
die from his disorder. He died because he fell off a ladder.
No, somebody says his girlfriend pushed him down the stairs.
No,
Something
he
like that.
fell in the bathroom or something, I
No,
thought.
he fell off a ladder. He fell off a ladder, hit his head, died a couple days later.
Oh.
Now, whether or not she pushed his ass off the ladder, I don't know.
That's what they say. It was a girlfriend.
Now, she might have did it, but all I remember is that everybody thought that he was going to die. Yeah. The Snorks.
Snorks.
Yeah, because the Smurfs came out, and then, you know, they try to, you know, when something comes out that's really good, you try to imitate it, but not imitate it. So they had the Snorks that were like
with the little horns in the head. Yeah,
like underwater Smurfs.
Yeah, I remember the Snorks. Yeah.
Yeah, you would have thought Gary Coleman would have died from what he, you know, his thing, but he didn't. Now I didn't know the girlfriend was pushing him. Who is? Go back. I can't see. What the hell?
Highway to Heaven.
Highway to Heaven. Yeah, I remember that.
I watched that. I need that shit right there.
Mr. Bean. I know that one.
Right.
I still watch it every night. I watch it on YouTube. Mr. Bean.
I'm gonna tell y'all my favorite movie.
That was the favorite one I ever did. The one he went to the pool.
What the hell? Where the hell he going?
It was in the pool. That was the funniest one.
City of Angels. Yep.
Blair Underwood, Gable.
His ass about to get stuck.
He about to do something stupid.
He about to get stuck.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Yeah.
Oh, that was my show.
Oh, Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Belvedere.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets stuck on that thing. I remember that.
He about to get stuck.
And the guy gonna blow the whistle. He's gonna slip off. I remember that one. That was so funny.
He didn't want to go in the water?
No, he didn't go to the water. That was made for kids.
It's time to get out the pool. He's not allowed in the water.
Oh.
He was allowed to be on those kids things, kids slide.
Oh.
Yeah. So that he was going to hide on the diving board.
Oh, that was a kiddie pool. That's why. That's all the pool. You don't want to get in there?
Now he was supposed to get on the high diving board. That's what he
I remember the bar.
I used to love Mr.
The
B.
bar, the elephant. No.
He didn't realize how high it was until he got up there.
My question is, how the hell he got them shorts so little and tight at the same time?
I don't know. He was a skinny guy at the time.
Them booty basketball shorts right there. Them the basketball boy.
I never say, oh no.
He still look the same.
Ooh, that was one I forgot about. Head of the class.
Head of the class, yeah, I remember that.
Mr. Carter.
Oh, yep. Welcome back, Carter.
Welcome back, Carter.
Welcome back, Carter. Yeah, that was a very quick one.
And y'all remember the one with the basketball coach? What was his name?
Basketball coach.
What was the name with the basketball coach?
Oh, that was Dreams. I know what it was. It was based on his true story.
Based on a true story, yeah.
Yeah, it was based on a true story. He was a white basketball player. He was a coach in black players. Oh damn! I know what you're talking about.
Who's he saying coach? I don't think it was coach.
No, not coach. It was something else.
No, coach was the one with the guy from
Hey,
like something. I don't know. I forgot what it was. Point. I don't know. That's funny. Strange. It's been a while. White Shadow?
Yes.
Okay, there you go. White Shadow. That's it. White Shadow. Yeah, that was based on a true story.
Yeah, white coach comes to a predominantly black school,
Black, yeah,
and yep, Ken Howard.
Kid
Coach
Howard.
was the one that had the guy from the Poltergeist, who he played a football coach.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell he doing, praying?
No, he tried to jump, but he can't because he got frightened. He's scared to get off the diving board.
Oh, this was one of my favorites, Dear John. Did you ever watch that one?
I never really watched that. I heard about it. I didn't even watch it.
Hold on, let me see. I had to look at the people because I remember the name.
This is him, the guy from Taxi.
Oh, him. Okay, Dear John.
Oh yeah, I didn't watch that show, but I remember
Yeah,
the
I
one
didn't
you
either. I just watched.
remember the one with the angel.
He was on Taxi.
Touch by an angel. Y'all remember Touched by an Angel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Touched by an Angel. Yeah. With Della Reese in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What you looking at? Like, what the hell wrong with this guy? See that commercial come on. See, that's it. It always pop with it. Every time the program get good, it pop in the commercial.
I read that one, Brian.
If you want to read a book on making, like read a book called "Child Is Called It." I remember a book like that. Yeah, I know, right? Taking a brother back too far, showing my age. I can remember having that stuff.
Yeah, Marcus Welby, MD. Y'all going well on back.
Man, he was on an older show. What was it? No,
Which
not
one?
Marcus Welby.
Hold on, let me see. I know, but I can't think of what you're saying because
he was on another show before he came. Marcus Welby. That was like a
What?
Dad Know Best, something like that. Was it? He was on Dad Know Best.
Hold on.
Honey glaze on a pig? You've had honey glaze.
Hold on. Because that's Marcus Welby right there.
Oh, what's that?
That's Marcus Welby. What was the name of the show?
I thought it was some. I keep on thinking it's what you call
he
it.
was on Father
I thought
Knows
he was the guy
Best.
from Dad Know Best. I thought that was.
He was on Father Knows Best.
Father Know Best, right?
But yeah, he was on
So that's him, Marcus Welby. Yeah,
Marcus Welby.
Yeah, right. That was Father Know Best, right? I remember that. Then he got into Marcus Welby later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on, let's see. It was another one too.
He was on another show before that too, back in the 50s, but I don't remember.
There was that cop show, Chicago. Was it Chicago?
PD?
Chicago. Hold on, yeah. TV shows. Okay. This is an old one, not this. This was back in the day.
Well, they got like Icon TV, Legend TV. They got all that stuff now. Watch all the old. Mm-hmm. I'm glad they brought it back. Oops, sorry, my bad. My alarm went off.
Hill Street Blues.
Oh yeah, Hill Street Blues. Oh yes, gotta watch that. That was a bust.
Ooh, they got. Hold on, let me see. They got the 10 forgotten TV shows. Let me see.
I had to watch. That came on Thursdays. I remember that.
Hold on. All right.
I think on CBS. I remember.
In the Heat of the Night.
Heat of the Night. Yeah, there was two different ones. No, there was two different ones. It was one was a movie. And
the show in the Heat of the Night.
They had a show. It was one was a movie, one was a show. Yeah.
I don't remember nothing now.
I remember seeing the movie. It was a whole different character altogether.
Starsky and Hutch was was beast. Starsky and Hutch was beast, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Huggy Bear, play with it.
I got a chance to see him down in New York. He was doing a commercial in New York, some candy bar commercial. I remember seeing him.
The Greatest American Hero.
Great American Hero, yeah.
I never watched
Beauty and the Beast.
Hawaii Five-O.
Oh, Hawaii Five-O. What was that?
I like Beauty and the Beast.
I never watched that one.
And I just remember. I remember right with that.
What was the first real cop show people paid attention? Streets of San Francisco. That was it.
Yeah, that was. I remember that one. That's with what's his name?
It was with Michael Douglas and Carl Malden before he became
It was a blind guy, was it? No.
uh
What was that one?
they were cops.
No cops. Okay, I'm thinking about another one. I remember it was a blind guy. Uh, Sounds like something near the San Francisco.
I remember Chips.
Monk.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Y'all remember Monk?
Yep, I
Monk,
like
yeah, Monk, yeah.
OCD, yep.
Yeah, he had those. Yeah, everything had to be neat, sanitized.
Hold on, I'm looking. Starsky and Hutch went on for 4 years.
Yeah, it was a show.
Yeah, I remember the X-Files.
Yep, I remember watching
That
that.
was pretty good. 21 Jump Street.
Yep. Remember that one too.
You remember 21 Jump Street?
I remember. Yeah,
What's wrong with you? My baby said she remember 21 Jump Street.
I remember it.
They even had two versions of that. They had the original, and then they remade it not too long ago.
Yep.
Yeah, they remade it in a movie. They had a movie of 21 Jump Street.
Law and Order,
They had a
boy.
second show too. They had another show of 21.
Oh, I must didn't see the second show. I just saw the first one.
Yeah, because they came back and it was a black and a Spanish guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I don't
Because
remember.
the first one had an Asian Holly Robinson Pete, and
Yeah, that's the one I remember. Yeah, that's the one I remember.
then it came back and it was a black and a Spanish guy that used to go to high school. Barney Miller,
Bonnie Miller, yeah, with
Columbo.
Columbo. Yeah.
I used to love Columbo because he'd be walking up on you. No, it wasn't 21 Jump Street. What we thinking about was New York Undercover.
New York Undercover.
Oh, I love New York. I was mad when they killed off Michael.
Yeah.
I didn't watch no more after that. I was like,
Kill off the character.
Y'all remember NYPD Blue?
Yep, NYPD Blues. Yep.
I love that one too. She was a little crazy. I like that one. These are the 40s. Law and Order, the original Law and Order.
Yep, that still comes. I see that.
Homicide, Life on the Streets. That was good. The Shield.
The Shield. Yep, I remember the Shield. Yeah.
The Wire.
The Wire. Yep, that was HBO special.
Yep. I bought my daughter the Barbie car. I had to donate it because she said it was too slow and the radio didn't work. Wait a minute. Did y'all see that? She said she had to donate it because it was too slow and the radio didn't work.
I think the radio you had to.
The radio don't work and it ain't supposed to work. It's just a little play thing with some knobs on it.
Yeah, some knobs on it.
Just told her this ain't a real car. Okay,
she was ahead of her time.
Her baby said this ain't a real car.
Now
you should see the new Barbie cars now. They got Bluetooth and everything.
Yeah, she wanted one of the ones they make now. She wanted one of them real cars that they make now.
Sanford and Son. Yeah, I see that on Facebook. They have a series of it. You can watch it live, like watch the old programs on Facebook.
I mean, I miss them, but I don't watch. I'm not big on the older ones because I've seen all of the shows. You know, once you've seen something about 300 times, you start watching it.
Yeah, I start watching because I already know what's going to happen.
Yeah, some stuff I can watch over and over again. Like when I was still working, I would get up with DC and Mick when they were going to school and to work, but I didn't have to be to work for like 3 or 4 hours. So since they would break my sleep, what I would do was turn on Charm because I know that there were 3 hours of Charm. Charm would come on from 6 to 7, 7 to 8, 8 to 9. Wait a minute, no. 7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. If I heard Supernatural come on, then I know my ass is about to be late. So that's why I turn on the TV like that. But I don't know.
I haven't watched those shows. I think my sister, she watched those shows, but I don't. I know, Charmer. I guess you have to really get into it.
Yes, Phyllis, we can talk about the singers, our best singers of all time. Because guess what? Ain't no telling what the topic will start off as, and all you gotta do is say one thing, and it's gonna change.
Yeah, it's gonna change
So we
automatically.
love Christmas, and now we talking about shows from the '70s. So I don't even know how the hell we got that from.
I don't think it was that temp.
We're talking about the broken big TV, and you sit the little
Oh
TV.
yeah. That's
Take the little
it was over. All right, guys, we are working on 3 hours. I'm gonna get my behind off of here because it's around 12 o'clock my time.
I'm gonna go play my PlayStation. Go see what's
Well,
there.
you know somebody quiet, so you know what's going on in the background, right?
Oh, she's playing on Call of Duty.
Oh, Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman.
Oh,
I like that too. All right, yeah, I love Charm. I still watch Charm. I even watched the new one. It ain't like the old one, but I still watch the new one.
Yeah, somebody told me it was not the same one.
All right, guys, I want to thank you so much. I would like to thank my lovely co-host, my sister from another, Mr. Leilani's Kitchen, my brother from another, Mr. Raylo.
Hey.
If you haven't already checked out these two wonderful, beautiful human beings, please go to their channels. Would you two type something into the chat so that people can go click and then go, yay!
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 So I want to thank everybody for joining us and just having a good time, just having a little fun, because that's really what the night was about. Your worst Christmas, even, you know what, the killing part, even people's worst Christmas sometimes is a lot of people's best Christmas. So I figure as long as I'm waking up on that Christmas morning, it's a good Christmas.
Yep, there you go.
So I want to, if you're watching this in the playback, I want you to hit that like button for me, guys. Go ahead and hit that for me. Thank you. Yep. Share this video, because you know what? It's a whole lot of people forget about stuff, forget where they came from. Some of these shows will make you remember. So so share this so somebody else can share in the bounty of our knowledge.
Share.
If you come across this video and you like what you see, guys, go ahead and subscribe. What is that? I know
that's that one. That little girl was a robot. Small Wonder, is it?
Yes, the robot girl.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it, but I know that face. I knew that face. Make sure you hit that subscribe button should you come across this video and you go, hey, they look fun. We are.
There we are.
Comment down below anything, whatever you want.
Made my night. So
your good Christmas, your bad Christmas, your favorite television show, whatever. Comment. Let us know you said. All you got to do is say, hey. We'll take that. Say, hey, y'all. So like, hey, y'all. So like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that every time we drop a video or go live, you guys can join us. Again, I want to thank Leilani and Raylo. I want to thank my mods. I want to thank everybody who is in this stream. Thank you so much for hanging out with us and participating.
Thank you, y'all.
You guys, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. You know we're live before the new year come in, probably on the new year, so you know you're gonna see me a few more times. So this shit is really good. Thank you guys so much, and we out.
All right, we out here.
Good night.
Good night, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Now if I can find my pointer, there you go.